Test, 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 test. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well this evening. Thank you so much for checking out the stream. Hope you're having a great week. Thank you to everybody who stopped by for the celebration of the Clair Obscur Awards last week. Unsurprisingly, this game swept the awards ceremony. At a certain point, despite how big of a fan I am of this game, it did start to feel a little ridiculous. It's like, come on, leave something for the rest of the people. Um, but at the end of the day, I've talked at great length about how I feel like this game is sort of almost saving the industry to a certain extent in terms of bringing back a certain kind of game that I think we desperately need these days. And so I'm very glad that it got the recognition it deserved, and I sincerely hope that it serves as like is it bellwether? That's not the right term for it, but basically like um, some kind of a positive incentive for other studios to try to up their game in a similar regard, um, and like literally and figuratively, I guess. Uh, but yeah, I'm very very happy that it received as much praise as it did. I think it deserves it, even though it did start to feel a little bit ridiculous towards the end. I still think it was ultimately deserved. I continue to find this game um, a thorough inspiration and very, very enjoyable. It's also been quite an interesting experience playing this game like this on the stream because most of the time when I play games, I tend to um, really kind of speed through them pretty quickly. Like I got through, and this is not necessarily a good thing, right? Like I got through Shadow of the Erd Tree, the Elden Ring DLC, in about 2 weeks at most. And honestly, I was like pretty exhausted by the end of it. I wouldn't say that I really had a great time with it, honestly. Um, and most of the time, I guess I have like slightly addictive tendencies, so I tend to get like very deeply stuck into things, especially like gaming. And so I'm glad it's just kind of occurred to me that, this particular game I've been playing for about half a year with y'all on stream, something like that. And it's cool. It's such a unique experience compared to the way that I normally play. So I'm grateful to have had that, you know, particular way of sharing it with y'all. Hope you guys are still enjoying it. I think we're getting pretty close. I'd like to finish by the end of the year. Not sure if we will, but it's been nice to just kind of take my time and experiencing it bit by bit with y'all. And so I'm gonna continue doing so. This is gonna be another chill stream. I think we're starting to move away a little bit from the game dev commentary side of things and just kind of enjoy the game for what it is as a casual playthrough. But as always, I am a game developer. I'm very passionate about game development, both from the perspective of a dev and of a player. And so I'm more than happy to talk about any of the game design aspects of the project itself as best I can. Hey, Saria, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope your back is feeling less kerfuckled. How are you? How are things? Um, Thank you for participating in the celebration last week. That was a lot of fun. I'm sorry I couldn't make it last Sunday for the Naruto stream. I was looking forward to reconnecting with you guys and basically moving on to a new topic and just kind of recentering there, but unfortunately had some other family things I needed to do. So it was. And also, I wound up listening to a Noodles debate, and I was just like reminded of how exhausting and how demoralizing it can be to like participate in that uphill climb against like I don't know ignorance or like apathy. And so I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a break. I'm just gonna enjoy myself this weekend and then come back with a fresh start next week. So looking forward to that. Saria says I am feeling strong. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I'm very glad to hear that. Um, you will be at JPL in January. Is that the Jet Propulsion Lab? If so, that's fucking awesome. I'm so excited for you. Congratulations again on landing your internship. And I imagine you must be very excited. Maybe are you intimidated at all about like well here I don't want you to have to reveal like where you live or anything like that, but I'm curious if it's going to be like a big move for you. Are you and like nervous at all about like uprooting yourself and like transferring everything over? I would certainly be. So Although I know that you do have like a very supportive network, it sounds like, to assist with that still. Like, hope everything's going okay in preparation for that. So I am gonna try and throw in a couple of abilities over here. I don't really think I need anything for Vessel right now, but I, might as well spend the skill points that I have, right? Um, and for my L, same thing. Like, deals very high target physical damage, one hit, reduced AP cost for each attack parried since last turn, can break. Okay, so that might be useful. What is this again? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Now I wanted to make sure that I have a different break attacks for different characters because I haven't really been investing in that a whole lot. Um, I'm not gonna worry too much um, about her at the moment. I did want to try and mess with Loon a little bit and swap her out for Monoko as a support because as much as I like him thematically, I also haven't just been using him all that much in combat realistically. So I wondered if I could try a bit more of a support Mael or support Loon on stream tonight and see how that goes. Although I feel like I've been struggling with her too, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Saria says, I am nervous, but my sister agrees to come along with me and my partner, so that helps a ton having her and the kids around. Also, are you going to do the DLC as well? Well, first of all, that's wonderful. It's really moving to a new place and meeting new people and all that stuff. I'm sure I don't have to tell you, can be very intimidating. And so having, especially like if you're like me and just like being super social and like exposing yourself to new social situations doesn't come naturally to you. I know it doesn't for me, so like I would find that pretty intimidating. But you have your loved ones there with you. That's going to be amazing. So congratulations again. I just want to celebrate that. And yeah, I would love to do the DLC as well. I wish they released the photo mode like 6 months ago because I was playing around with it earlier today to make my thumbnail, and it was so much easier to get an awesome thumbnail. So it's such a cool feature. It's so fun to play with. I'm not exactly a very photo-minded person to begin with, but still, Um, so yeah, I am very much looking forward to the DLC. I think I better finish the main content first, though. But yeah, I want to see everything and anything this game has to offer. So that being said, let me get set up with some skills over here. How do I clear the skills? I forget. Right. Isn't there a clear skill button? I thought there was. Yeah, clear skill slot. Okay. So I just want to kind of play around with a few things to test things out a little bit tonight. I can't. Oh, I have to have at least one skill. Okay. So let's do. I know that I had fun with Elemental Trick leading into um, Elemental Genesis and Break. Or Elemental Trick. Yeah. Elemental Genesis and this one over here, Mayhem. And then I also remember getting a lot of mileage out of Crustal Crush in terms of having a break ability, and then I think having so like heals the target 30 to 50, revive, but I have so many revives. I think yeah, I think I'll try this, right? And then I'll also try like Hell. Your high damage that applies 5 burn per hit to all 2 enemies, deal self damage, consumes. Okay, yeah. So let's try that and see how that feels. And we can kind of go from there. I think everybody else is fine, but I do want to check her, whatchamacallits. I think I have all my resources upgraded. Oh yeah, here we go. This is what I wanted to do. So, that she is kind of falling behind in the Lumina department because I dumped so many into my L. But that is okay. I think we can still get her up there. I think I was focusing a little bit too much on like criticals last time. Since I don't need to focus on that quite as much, let's see what I can pull off with her. So her highest thing over here. Oh, sorry, it says when I'm in a being a compulsive liar competition in universe is first, so you lose negative for sure. But yeah, I had it spoiled for me that there are multiple endings. I guess I'm not surprised at all. But somebody mentioned like at the Game Awards like something Verso's ending versus Mael's ending. So I am curious to see. It still feels like I have quite a bit of shit left to do in the game, which is nice. So let me take a quick moment and glance over what she has come across in terms of weapons. So Freeze self when falling below 30% health. Prevent the next instance of damage while frozen. On turn start, if frozen, remove freeze. This seems pretty good, honestly. As a defensive mechanism. Gain 2 ice stains and 3 AP when frozen. And 4,000 damage. Healing skills cost less. Earth Stain at the beginning of each turn. Replay instantly unconsuming stains with a healing skill. So this actually could be very good for support. So I think I'm going to go with that. But let's just see what else we got. Kalim is the other one. Casting a skill increases the skill damage of all other elements by 20%. Resets when casting a skill of a previous element. Okay, so if you cycle between elements, you get more and more power. If no stains, 2 random stains are generated, plus 1 AP when stains are consumed. Honestly, I feel like this is going to be better for overall damage output, and since she's lagging behind, that's probably the one to go with, even though using a gradient attack, gradient attacks and gradient counter, yeah, that's gradient attacks are so niche. But I want to try this because this seems like so cool, like such an esoteric thing. I don't think it's going to ultimately be as powerful, but it just seems so fucking weird that I want to play around with it. Let's see what I got for Pictos. So critical rate, my critical rate is at 59, my health's at 37 or 3.7k. So I don't think I really need the powerful shots as much. So let's just see. The one, I don't want to do that. Anti-burn, health and defense, and immune to burn. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that there because that's going to make 5,500 health right out of the gate. That's pretty great. Confident, 50% less damage, can't be healed. I definitely want the heals. Speed and critical rate. Yeah, so I think maybe I can just take or where did it go? Apply 3 burn to all the enemies on death. I'm not really going to get that passive involved very often, but oh, speed and critical rate, gain powerful and breaking target. Okay, this will probably be pretty good because I'm hoping to break targets with Crustal Crush, and then speed critical rate, critical is at 78. So 20% chance to gain 1 AP and free aim shot, that's not amazing. 1 AP on hitting a stun target with a skill. Okay, let's just try this, especially since I need to level it up anyway. So, I mean, she looks pretty good at the moment. I could do more optimization on other characters, but I think for now, I just want to kind of get into it and see how well that does. And then let's sort by point cost and just see if there's a couple other things I can throw on here. Base attack, I don't really need that. Shield, that could be good, but I actually want to kind of get into frozen mode, so I don't really want to be all that, shielded up. Apply a second one for every burn stack. That seems like it's going to be pretty great, so let's just leave it at that for now. Breaker, 25% increase. Okay, yeah, let's leave it at that for now and see how that goes. Really looking forward to seeing what remains of this area here. I think we have one final thing to clear for the evening before we get to the final boss of this area. So let's have Monaco take a little break, although I'm sure we'll have him back in action at some point. I do want to say, Saria, one thing that you mentioned that has significantly improved this game for me. I was already loving it, but this has like catapulted it even higher. Was when and I can't believe I didn't figure this out myself, but also I can because I get a little slow sometimes. Is when you pointed out that when the reason why Monaco goes wow 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 is because he's a dog, and now like when he's in battle and he goes wow wow. And I just think of him being like a good boy and barking at the enemies. It just makes it so much more endearing, and I love it so much. And so I just wanted to express gratitude yet again for your enhancing my appreciation of what this game has to offer. So I think we beat the boss here, right? Like I think we already went through this last time, but I'm just gonna poke my nose in here and see, because that guy's still wandering around. And I think that little dude over there still has something for us, but we didn't have enough money to deal with it, right? Or money to buy all the things that he had. So we're going to come back there later. So let's just see what happens if we go and mess with this guy. I thought we did this, but it's been, a couple weeks. So good to kind of get back into the swing of things. Yeah, this definitely looks familiar. Okay, so let's see. It's been a little while since I played with her. Elemental Trick, Elemental Genesis, extreme damage to all enemies. Can only be cast with those, right? So let's see if I go ahead and just do that, how well that does. Nice. Okay, so I already have 3 stains. I think in order to really pull off Elemental Genesis, I might need to go back and find that thing that gives me light stains, because you know I have to have the exact right proportions of stains, right? So okay, nice. But part of this is also that I want to just make sure that I'm really appreciating everything that the game has to offer. And so I think continuing to experiment with different builds and such is important. Honestly, as much fun as it is to just kind of troll with Verso like that, I don't know if like he's being quite as effective as he possibly could be, but that's fine. I'm still having a ton of fun with this particular build. Already off to a terrible start with the parries, oh my god. But that 200,000 counter is not bad. Yeah, so I think... So I could cast Mayhem, but I can't cast Genesis unless I have an Earth Stain. If I used... Oh, well, I guess I could just use Revitalization, and then I'll have all the stains I need. And then on the next turn, yeah. Oh, except Mael, of course, she's still inverted. Okay, I need a second to get back into the swing of things. Nice. Okay. Oh, and that's right, like, Verso also takes a turn to kind of get up to perfection. He's a little bit of a slow, late bloomer. Forgot about that. Okay. Okay, nice. Yeah, Monoko is such a puppy. He's so adorable. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did this before, and so I just need to identify where the where whatever that statue thing is, where that's located. Hi, friend. I see you up there. Is it this guy? Oh, that was a creepy sound. What the fuck? Alright, so let's see. What if I start with Crustal Crush? How well does that do as an opening salvo? Okay, not bad. I mean, it doesn't really... Oh, it's so she was so, kind of so nervous to start off with, but understandable since I apparently still can't learn how to fucking use my, abilities properly. Well, that's the thing, like, every time I kind of... Sorry, I'm kind of losing my train of thought. I know that Mael is like totally cracked based on the way that I played her, but also like seeing her do over 1 million damage there does kind of make the 70,000 that Loon did feel a little bit less impressive by comparison. But let's see. So yeah, now if I do Elemental Trick... Okay, so now I could actually do Genesis. So that's good. That might still be worth... Although I guess like I'm not really putting an emphasis on support if I'm doing this. And so if she's meant to be a support character specifically, then she's not necessarily doing her job. Monoko might be better in that regard. We'll see. I have a habit of talking myself both like in and out of things over and over again. I wonder why they made like Stendhal so broken, or like so, maybe not broken, but so incredibly powerful. I heard that that was a recent addition, right? Like it didn't used to be that strong, and then they kind of buffed it based on feedback, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I know you're up there. You're not hiding from me. Let's see if I can get him down. You gonna come down here? No. Okay. That was worth a try. Yeah, so I think... Oh, right, there we go. I think I'm gonna try to get back into Night Rain a little bit. I admit I'm feeling a bit of FOMO of seeing like memes coming out of the DLC and stuff. I never really managed to connect with it in a way that I was hoping, but I really don't want to miss out on all that cool shit that apparently has been happening with the game. So I might give it another shot. Actually, if I could get her to 100% crit, then that would guarantee that I would always have elemental genesis on second turn, which could be useful. But let's see. Also notice that it appears like Maella is more covered in like plaster than just paint. I wonder if that's anything to read into. Oh, just look at the detail of that. Like, I never noticed how delicately the statue is holding the sword with one hand like that. Almost holding it like a paintbrush. I honestly, like, one of the things I'm most looking forward to about finishing this game is just seeing people smarter than me with more knowledge than I do. More knowledge, having more knowledge than I possess about, like, the folklore and such. Explaining all of the intricacies of, you know, the symbolism on various character designs and stuff like that. Like, I want people with camera hacks going in and like doing super deep dives. But let me take a look at something real quick. So I have plenty of health and defense. What if I took one more thing that gave me just a little bit more critical? And let's see what I have. Yeah, so this would give me 4,000 health, 25% increased counterattack damage. Okay, so what if I did that? Okay, so now I have a shitload of health, and I have over 100% critical. So in theory, this should give me access to Elemental Genesis on turn 2, like every single time, unless there's some other like debuff to crit chance that I'm not aware of. Your bestie has been loving the Night Rain DLC. Oh, okay, awesome. Yeah, I played one round of it the other day, and I have to say that the level itself is absolutely fucking stunning. Like, it is beautiful. It's one of my favorite locations in the entire game, including like the base game now. Oh, that's right, I fought the boss over here. I remember now. So that alone kind of made me want to get back into it, but it's the overall experience has been so inconsistent because I will have like a game where I feel like I'm doing perfectly, obviously not literally, but like I feel like I'm doing very, very well, and I'm leveling up fast, and I'm getting all the like high tier drops and stuff like that. But then I get to the boss, and then I just immediately get murked, and then like it's over, and I feel like there's nothing I can do. And then sometimes I'll be doing terribly. Like, I had a terrible match where, you know, myself and one other person were completely on opposite sides of the map and not communicating, and then one person was basically carrying us, and then I got to Holstor, the Night Lord, for the first time, and when I got there, like, I was able to help for the first part of the fight, but then immediately died on the second phase, and then my teammate just decided that it would be safer to engage the boss than to resurrect me. And so I just put my controller down, and I sat there for like at least 5 minutes watching my teammate like slowly chip away at the health of the boss, being unable to do anything. I didn't want to leave and be an asshole, but then I got the achievement, and I got like the unlocks and stuff, for which I won't spoil, but like, you get what you get after you beat that phase of the game, and I felt like I didn't deserve it because I didn't fucking do anything. So it feels like such a crapshoot. It feels like when I put a lot, I put a lot of effort into it, that that should kind of be rewarded, so to speak, and I just haven't found that groove yet. Maybe I just need to get good or whatever. But still, I have to find that balance, I guess. Okay, so with that being said, where am I supposed to go to? So this is the place that I just went to, right? Up there. So if I want to find that last statue, is it just through that big door? Well, there's clearly something over here that I haven't gotten to yet. So I like that this game is still like being quite surprising and throwing me for a loop sometimes this late in the game. Oh, yeah. Oh, you said you enjoyed listening to a ramble about it. I would be curious to hear what you both think about it, and what sorts of things she has been rambling about specifically. I'm quite curious to know what she likes and or dislikes about it. Okay, so I'm nervous to leave here. think there's an exit over here, but I don't think this is going to take me where I want, right? This is just going to be back to the overworld. Oh, shit. Unless, yeah, okay. Unless that last door is the final statue. No, this looks about right. Okay, so let's see if I can figure this out. I admit I'm very tired. I've been not sleeping particularly well, so apologies if we're a little bit less high energy than usual. I mean, these are pretty mellow streams for the most part, but yeah. Need to. That's my gift to myself for Christmas, is just trying to remember how to sleep appropriately. But I think so. It feels like there should be one other thing over here, right? There's like a. Oh yeah, here we go. There we go. Alrighty. And can I just jump here straight away? No, okay. I do still feel like the blocking volumes, in other words, the invisible walls situation, is a little inconsistent. Like, I'm trying to go to the left here, and it's just not letting me. Sometimes it feels like the fact that there are quite a lot of invisible walls. Yeah, like there shouldn't be one here, right? Like, the game has taught me that exploring is good, and that if in other places I would go off on a little side tangent like that and find something valuable. So I do feel like that's that's something they could potentially improve in on for the sequel or whatnot. But yeah, wow, yeah. Let's just celebrate again the fact that, like, they already had a DLC and they already had a fucking like photo mode and stuff ready to go, and they just released it immediately for free, you know. I think Hollow Knight Silksong announced that they're making a DLC for free as well in 2026. Okay, so let's see how well my theory works over here. Okay, well, that didn't work. Maybe because he absorbed one of them. That might be it. Okay. Well, that's okay. Yeah, I really think I should be, like, essentially just looking into which character gives the most buffs to the other characters, right? And just focus on that. Yeah, that's totally inefficient, but I still love being able to spam the attacks like that. Nice, okay. Alright, yeah, so, like, I feel like to be as effective as possible, I should be able to use Genesis now. If I do Crystal Crush, where will that put me? What? Wait, why didn't that break? Does Crystal Crush not have a break ability to it? So another thing I need to get better at is, like, actually equipping characters with break, because I remember we got into a problem with that last time. Okay. Maybe I'll just, I want to see if I can finish it with... Oh, shit, this is probably gonna finish him off. Okay, no, yeah. So, I don't have enough for Genesis. I need 4. Okay. What happens if I do Mayhem? Okay, so 60,000 plus the Absorb. It's not bad. But it really... I mean, maybe it is bad at this point, right? Because it's just so far behind what other characters are doing. Even when I'm just, like, spamming like that. So that might not work, or I might need to, like, respec her. Saria says... She's mostly been geeking out about Artorias and coming up with batshit explanations for how Dark Souls is connected to Elden Ring. Yeah, that's something that I would like to look into, is the connections between the the different universes. I'd be curious if she has like a thought to it. I got like the ending cinematic that you get, which I don't know if it's like the true ending or whatever, but whatever the ending is after you beat the Night Lord, and I was just like, cool, that answers absolutely nothing. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I'm not sure there. But let's see. Sephirim. Let's see what other stuff I can try here. Generate a random stain or free aim, plus 1 AP when stains are continued. Base attack turns 2 random stains. To a random target. I need light stains. Gradient attacks do light stains. Fire stain generated. A lightning stain is also generated once per turn. So this could be useful in just getting a lot of fire stuff out quickly. Healing skills generate 1 additional stain. I think fire skills, that's like very straightforward. Casting skill increases skill damage of all elements by 20%, resets and casting skill. Okay. Plus 1 AP when stains are consumed. On turn starter for no. Okay, let's try this and see how that feels. And so I actually have plenty of health though, is the thing. So should I, since I'm not getting 100% on my elemental shit anyway, maybe I should look for something that does more damage. So let's see. Speed, health, defense. So I guess we don't actually... 1 second. So speed, critical rate. Yeah, this might actually be better to bring our speed up a little bit more. But there's no damage bonuses from here, right? Gain powerful and hitting a marked enemy. This will bring our speed up even more. Okay. So let's try that. See where that brings us. I remember Hell not being all that useful because it's just like so expensive. Thermal transfer gains 4 AP if target is burning. Rock slide. Lightning damage to random enemies. Typhoon. Yeah, so let's try ice damage to all enemies and heals allies. Rebirth. Revives. Okay, immolation. Ice is good for getting extra stains out there. So let's try this instead. Okay, see how that goes. I wonder if it's going to be kind of like a hand wavy thing with Elden Ring. That's just like, you know how the flow of time is convoluted in Lordran. Well, in the lands between, the flow of everything is convoluted, and they just kind of are just like, yeah, we're pulling in different heroes from different worlds and different times. Don't worry about it. Oh, I did wonder about something unrelated. I was listening to the Witcher audiobooks, and they mentioned a creature called a Barbagazzi, or Barbagazzi, I'm not saying that right, but apparently the description of it is pretty, it's like a French folkloric creature, if I remember correctly, and the description looks a whole lot like those, I forget what they're called, but they kind of look like bearded trolls that are in the ice area, and I was wondering if maybe that was like an artistic inspiration for them. I'm guessing that there's quite a bit of French folklore that gets worked in here that we just are sort of unaware of. Excuse me. Or at least that I'm unaware of because I don't grow up with it, you know? Okay, let's see if this is as painful as the other one. The other fight against the Grosse Tête was actually really funny, though. Let's see. Not off to a great start. Oh, so I already have 2 stains. That's right. Okay, so that's actually pretty great. Okay, so that didn't really help very much. Nice, good counter. Tickling away at its constitution. Let's see if I can actually get myself into a more useful situation over here. So, sword ballet, high lightning damage. Let's see if that does anything with this guy. I'm shocked that this doesn't do break damage. It's a bit disappointing. It didn't really do much at all, huh? I have to remember that like the purpose of doing the spam on turn 1 also with him is just getting him up to S. So yeah, it's not very effective, but that's okay. Nice, okay. Not bad. This is gonna take a while, huh? Especially if I do that. Oh shit. Yeah, this is going nowhere fast, huh? Hey, let's get into virtuous stance. I really need like more consistent breaks in the party. That is something that, so like, yeah, void damage, phantom on each character that can actually break. Wait, why didn't I go into fucking virtuous? That was weird. Okay. So, and Stendhal goes, okay. I really have not optimized this at all. I need more ways to get into virtuous. So Gustav so much. Oh, because I was already, okay, I see. So this will bring me into virtuous now. Yes, okay, got it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. God damn it. 11, 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think the last one got up to like 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. I wonder if I do this like, okay, well that wasn't very helpful either. Yeah, I think I really just do need to break him. I'm gonna let myself lose, because if I don't have anybody in the party that can break consistently, it's just like not good. But I think Verso can on his base attack, but I thought that Lune could do it too. So let's see. Let's start off with a Stendhal. Oh yeah, and I start in virtuous too, so I should always just start with this and just like, yeah. Already very close to breaking. Wow, that was fucking terrible. What is wrong with me? You know what? I'm gonna start over. That was so stupid. If I ever make a game like this, I'm going to secretly have a mechanic where I record all of the dumbest things that the player does and then create like a highlight reel in the background and then play it back at the end of the game. Like, you know, in Crash Bandicoot, when you get to the end of a level and it just like throws all of the boxes that you missed on your head and embarrasses you. I'm probably going to do something like that. Oh, 1 second. I don't know who this is, so I'm not answering this phone call. That was weird. Stendhal is just so much better, I guess. Yeah. Okay, see if I can do this right. Why am I struggling so much with that first one? Okay, so let's see. Why don't I just play it safe? Oh, so Crustal Crush does high earth and break damage, but it can't break itself. Okay, I'm stupid. Okay, let's do this instead. Oh wait, except that's gonna fuck up my L. Oh boy. Okay, I'll just try this. Okay, I can do Genesis next turn. Nice, okay. Alright, let's see. So, if I'm in defensive stance, can I switch to... Yeah, let's see. Might as well get some burns going, even though he's resistant. Never hurts to kind of have them active. Alright, let's get him up to speed. Nice. Almost at S. Okay, wow, I'm just tickling this guy. I really need to get a break in there somewhere. Okay, so let's see how Genesis goes, right? Extreme damage can only be cast with those. Let's see how this does. I mean, all things considered, that's pretty good. Especially considering that it can do that to everyone in the party. Or, sorry, that can do that to all enemies. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to find out that, like, it's incrementing along the Fibonacci sequence or something like that. So interesting that fire. So I'm just kind of realizing about Fire Rage that it does increasingly high fire damage, but it doesn't actually apply burn, which is burn is already applying fire damage per turn. So that's interesting. Yeah. So Crustal Crush doesn't do what I wanted it to do. Let's try Fire Rage and see where that gets us. I mean, he's resistant, so it's not gonna fucking. It's irrelevant damage. Do I have any gradient attacks that break? I don't think so, but I'm gonna save up. So let's just do a Stendhal, just kind of get him down a little bit more. Oh yeah, and then I should be able to break with him at this point. If I remember correctly, his base attack breaks. You know what? If I can get that the base attack breaking Picto, I can just, or the Lumina, I can put that on every character, and that way I don't have to specifically have an ability that breaks. I can just like default to using a basic attack whenever I need to break. Zarya says, I love Crash Bandicoot so much, he's such a goofy good boy, but I love Coco so much more because she's a smarty. I love Crash's like enthusiasm and exuberance. It's truly wonderful. Okay, so extreme physical damage. Oh, did you say that you like the Crash racing game as well? I think we talked about that recently, right? So let's see. Extreme physical damage, 6 hits. Increased damage if the target is stunned and can reapply stun. So this should be good. That's more like it. Nice, okay. I don't know if the reapply stun thing is actually working, but okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Okay. Okay. So that was a lot better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Somebody had a lot of fun putting this fucking boss together, I'm sure. Okay, so I'm in stanceless. I think I'll just go get into Virtuous as quickly as possible. I know she said for Gustave, but it sounded like she said oh putain. Okay. So let's see. I never use his gradients. Okay, so I can actually break with Striker. Okay, that's good. Medium physical damage to all enemies. I think I'll save that for now. I'm just go through my normal flurry of attacks. So that does 57. Okay. So it's 100,000 so far. I don't really need From Fire. I never really use that. Follow-up could be good. Leadership reduces current rank and gives 2 to 4k. I don't really need that either. Let's try... Screw it. Let's try Steel Strike. I want to see how like well it can do if I actually pull that off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Jesus. I'm pretty sure it got up to 18 last time. I don't remember for sure though. Oh, okay. So that is actually getting more and more. This is great for long boss battles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This motherfucker won't stop. And you know, giving her lots of speed as well means that those... Oh shit. I don't know why. Oh, I switched out her ice skill. That's why she's not resurrecting. 8. And I fucked up Gustav's thing. Or not the fucking Gustav, I'm sorry. The Slander. Verso's ability. That's really too risky. I really should never do that. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. I never really use this anyway. Nice. Okay. Sorry, it says, I guess 4 Crash Nitro Fuel is a thing, but it's a combination of both Nitro Kart and Team Racing, so I mean, I'm not really sure what reputation those games have, if any. Like, are you not particularly a fan? I'm sensing that you're maybe not as big a fan of those. Let me see. I think I'm gonna just go straight into this. Okay. So, yeah, that was a mistake. But that's okay. What do we have? Let's try follow-up. Let's see how high we can get with that this turn. Oh, because he's resistant to light damage. That's why it's not doing as well. Oh my god. I was just about to pat myself on the back for doing so well. Yeah, so Fire Rage is cute, but it's not really doing what I want it to either. I'm not really happy with this build. Yeah. I might go back to Monaco after this, I don't know. Oh my god, I have to actually get through the fucking fight first. I'm surprised he doesn't just like put himself into a break state by smashing himself so often. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh my god, I think that's a new record. Oh, sorry, I said you love all 3, never played the mobile one because in 2000 I was like 6. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, sorry, I think I did indeed miss that comment. Thank you for clarifying. Hey, Ryoman, how's it going? Hope you're having a good night. Ryoman says Tsunade's feet versus you. Tsunade's feet. Well, you know, as I'm sure you know, that Tsunade's Heavenly Foot of Pain has infinite AP. And since it's mentioned in a verbatim source from a canon source, it's indisputable. Oh, he does actually take a little rest. He just fucking gives up. That was beautiful. Okay. Yeah, so I didn't really I think I have to play with the Loon build a little bit more to really get more out of it, but so I think for now we're gonna go back to Monaco. Let me just take a look at Loon's skill at her skills though, because what does she actually have in terms of like support, right? So we have consuming all foretell, critical hits, twilight duration, that's pretty good, but like okay, burning, critical hits, rush to 1 to 3 allies, that could be useful. Phantom Blade, dark damage, mark to the target, dark to all enemies, can break, I mean that's useful, but cleanses of status effects and propagates the target's buff to all allies, but I have so many abilities that are already buffing anybody anyway. This is quite good, but I can basically do that with Monaco anyway, so I think I should just like I should actually use monocle, but I should just keep a couple of abilities that wind up doing like a disgusting amount of damage, so that like if I can find something that really does a lot, like something crazy, then I can just wait for my opportunity and make sure everybody's like buffed up, and then once I'm ready, just kind of strike. So the Lampmaster Light, I don't want to continue using this over and over again, right? I think I better be off using this instead. Um, for Avec Spear, deals high target earth damage and applies powerless for 3 hits. What does this do? Defenseless to the target for 3 turns. Okay, that could be useful. Enfeeble, so powerless, defenseless. What do we have in the Agile Mask that can be like a buff or a debuff? 1 hit, plays a second turn. Applies more, that could actually be really good because that can set them up for more damage. So I'll keep that in mind. Through shields, cultist slashes. Oh, slows. Okay, the slow could be useful. Applies rush to self. Okay, and then dark damage can break. So, but can this? That can't break. That can break. Let's try powerless for 3 turns. Deals high break damage but can't break itself. Okay, so yeah, let's actually do this. We don't really need the fire attack from that specifically, but we could use a slow. So we have powerless, defenseless, slow. We have the buffs over here. We have a heal, and we have fire. Let's see how that goes, and we can kind of move from there. Although this does ice damage to all enemies. And slows to the targets, but I want something in each category. So what else does this do? Okay, so this isn't really all that great. So maybe we do actually want to put this in there. Let's see how that goes. We don't have any break abilities, right? So this does defenseless, powerless, buff, kapatat. Okay, I guess I could do, like, let's see, if I go into the Luminas, I'm pretty sure I have something in here that's, like, basic attack breaks, right? So let me see if I can find that real quick. Shield if not affected, energizing. If I can find that, that would be huge. Marked enemy freeze, 1 AP on base attack, play burn, hitting a marked enemy, energizing parry, defenseless, energizing start, longer burn, greater slow. Oh, this could actually be good because it's yeah, it's increasing the debuff, so that could be good. Damage per turn and stack up to 5 times. That would actually be pretty useful as well. But let's see. A breaking attack. Okay, so rush is useful, but let me get this in instead. And then energizing heal. Yep, 1 AP on battle start. This is all good. Okay. Rectins also get 3 AP. I think I'll swap this out for... there's one other one I wanted over here. Wasn't there? Energizing attack. Yeah, this one. Okay, perfect. Let's give that a shot and see how that feels. Did I get a new weapon for him? I forget. I think I did, right? Okay, so reverse order. Almighty Mask gives 2 AP to all allies. That's okay. Upgraded skill. That could be very useful for propagating AP, but let's see. Replay instantly, 3 AP on Almighty Mask instantly with full health. So that's better for him than for the other characters. Start battle in Almighty. 20% increased damage for each consecutive turn without taking damage. Break damage is double while on Almighty Mask. Okay, that's fine. Staro. Upgraded skill used. Resets. Oh, okay. Base attack spins a bestial wheel. Yeah, I think this is the one that I need. Cool. It also fits the overall drip. Lame affûtée. Lame affûtée. So lame is the blade, right? But what does affûtée mean? Yeah, but do you guys, by the way, do you guys have any fun plans for the holidays? I know I've talked about, I probably asked you that recently. I'm just checking in again because my brain has been pretty scattered with everything going on over here. Haven't exactly been stressed or anything, but I've just had like, I tried to do this weird thing at work where I decided to stop letting the cynicism of other people get to me, and I started to just try to like. So anytime somebody else is like cynical and like doesn't care, I tried to care even more, and it's actually I feel like that makes me sound very pretentious. Like that's not my intention. I guess I'm just trying to say that like my tendency, if I feel like, you know, if I'm really passionate about something and then like I try to invest that passion and then it kind of gets shot down, then my natural proclivity is like kind of to take that to heart and to be like, oh, okay, I guess I shouldn't be here anyway, right? And I'm trying to just like not do that and instead just like double down a little bit more on like trusting my own instincts, I guess is one way to put it, right? So I am trying to keep that in mind, and in doing so, um, like find more opportunities for me to do things to like contribute and to help. And I think this is useful, but it means that I'm also doing more work and letting myself get a little bit more emotionally like worked up about things in a positive way. So I'm just more tired as a result. Not that you should be uh, let other people's dejection get to you in the first place, but I don't know. I think I'm just kind of rambling at this point. Um, Sorry says, I hope the DLC characters for Age of Imprisonment aren't any more normal people. No offense to the average Hylians and Zoras, Rito and Gorons we get to play as. It's just I really want Sonya, Link, and Twin Rova. Oh, interesting. I won't be mad if we don't get these, but the two normal Hylian soldiers are two cheeks of the same two cheeks of the same ass is crazy. I love that. So I'm curious. Like, I think you've mentioned Twin Rova before. Does that character like mean a lot to you? Is there that a character you particularly like a lot? It's interesting. I think that most people just kind of think of them as, or I shouldn't speak for most people, but I feel like often when I hear people talk about them, they're specifically just referring to them as like part of the boss fight from, you know, or they're referring to them in their incarnation in Ocarina as a boss fight, and they don't really talk about them as characters in their own right as much, if that makes sense. So I'd be curious to hear your thoughts about them as a character. Plays regen to all allies, heals 40% health. This is sort of unfortunate. I don't have a lot of AP. Okay, so I can clearly optimize him a lot better. That was stupid. That was stupid. I think I just checked out of that fight, honestly. Sorry, it says, it's just I really want... Oh, yeah, okay. People play with the other races, jobber characters with the Hylians suck who aren't named Zelda. Yeah, that's... I think there's... Well, is Link not technically a Hylian? I thought he was. Immune to blight. Okay, so do I have... Let's see. Is there anything in here that's high level that can give me more AP? Max health is reduced to 1. Anti-burn, immune to burn... speed, but can't be healed. That's pretty good. Empowering braking. Powerful in breaking a target. And using shots. 20% to gain 1 AP on free aim shot. But I don't... I honestly should probably put that on fucking... what's his name? On Verso. But 1 AP on parry, but I don't want that. Roulette. Or powerful mark. Gain powerful on hitting marked enemy. Roulette. No, I don't think so. Longer burn. Well, let's see. Health and defense. This is more health and more defense and an increased burn. So I guess I'll go with that for now. Immune to freeze. I'm not really running into freeze all that much. Okay. I think this could be optimized a little bit more, but that's okay. I wanted to go back to Verso real quick, though, because follow-up is useful. From Fire, not all that much. Leadership I've never used, so maybe I can replace this with something. Deals very high target single damage, 5 hits, uses weapons element, critical hits generate more perfection. Okay, so that might be a fun way to start a fight. High single target damage, oh yeah, speed difference with the target, I'm not sure about that. Purification, quick strike, powerful, applies powerful to 1 to 3 allies, but I already have that from the other dude. 0 to 2 perfection, this could be useful. Perfect break. Okay, here we go. So this can break. But I already have Endbringer for breaking. Rank S on break. Okay. Marking shot. Honestly, that might not be a bad way of... No, I need the basic attacks. Burden, all status effects, and gives into vert, so... Defiant Strike. Single target physical damage applies mark, 2 hits, 30% of current health. Blitz. None of these are super appealing. Ascending Assault. Low target damage used, increased damage at each cast. I could try messing around with this, I guess. Especially since... Yeah, so let me see. Let me see how this goes. And then let's try Strike Storm as well, just to kind of give it a shot. See where that goes. But then for my L, so I guess I don't really need, like, these two abilities are not getting as much use, right? So is there something I could replace like Sword Ballet with that just gives a shitload of that has break? Okay, Revenge, yeah. Single high target fire damage, 1 hit, damage increase for each hit received since the previous turn can break. What other breaks do I have? Swift Stride is good for, but I don't really need it that much. Virtual Stance costs 2 AP. Payback. Parried. That would have been fucking great on... Oh, it's just reduced AP cost, not increased damage. Guard up, Shell, Defenseless. Virtual Stance, Stay in Virtual Stance. Oh yeah, maybe this. But I've already used that a lot. So I think I'm going to try Revenge. I single target fire damage, 1 hit. Damage increased for each hit received since the previous turn. But I don't want to actually be... That's planning to fail, though. I don't want to actually plan around that. So maybe I just keep... I'm not really using Sword Ballet that much anyway. And if I just keep this around as like a break attack, then... And that also lets me continue with Virtuous. That might actually work nicely. Doesn't remove mark. Okay. Yeah, let's see how that goes. And then... What? Hang on a second. Increase damage to mark target. So is there something that he could do actually? So what did I do? Ascending Assault. Yeah. So why don't I pick something here that marks the target? Because then I could try to combo that with my L. So Perfect Break. Okay, this applies mark. Does anything else apply mark? Okay. Applies mark 2 hits and increased damage at B. Okay. So let's try that. Let's try Defiant Strike. Ascending Assault. Yep. This seems pretty effective. And if I can combo that with Mael's this to get her into... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And what about you? This also applies mark. Physical damage. Okay. But that's doing a lot. See, this is very expensive. I don't have like a reliable just spam spell apart from this. So let's see. What other abilities do we have here? Costs 0 AP and plays a second turn. So many options. Agile Mask, yeah. This seems like it would be better because it's like something I can just reach for low AP and kind of keep the thing, keep the flow going. Okay, I think that all makes sense. Let's get that another shot. Thank you for your patience while I try to optimize this stuff a little bit. I see. So, Asaria says, Kome and Kotak are in this game, and Ganondorf kind of fucking murders him off screen because he's killing his own people. Again, people who think he's genuine in Wind Waker know. God damn, okay. Didn't realize he was that brutal. No loyalty. So I'd like to have either Kome and Kotake playable with fire and ice magic respectively, or give us a DLC Twin Rova fight. Oh, that would actually be really cool if they could have, like, I'm imagining them as a Smash character, like Super Smash Brothers, that can then like switch between their two like fire and ice modes, but then like they can go into an ultimate form that combines fire and ice together. That would be really cool. And have the Knight construct beat them. It'd be a sick homage to Ocarina of Time and the Oracle games. Yes, that sounds awesome. It is a really cool idea, honestly. Ryoman says Kawaki low complex multiversal with... Oh my fucking god. You figured out exactly how to trigger me. It's almost... It's impressive in its own right. Well, you know how I feel about this, but if you would like to share your scaling, I would be happy to hear you out. Let me know what you think. I don't even know that I necessarily know what complex multiversal even means, to be honest. Like, because I'm so... Oh, cool, we get a rematch with this dude. That's awesome. I'm already so disillusioned by the time we get to a discussion about Universal that I wouldn't even get that high. So I haven't even, like... come across arguments about complex multiversal. Could you actually define that for me? Because I'm not even sure I know what it means. But I'm also kind of getting to the point, like, I'm happy to continue doing Naruto videos. I will inevitably still talk about Naruto. I think I do actually want to do like a couple more edited videos on the subject, but I'm also getting to a point where I'm like, okay, I get where the community is at. I understand how people think about this stuff. I've kind of said my piece. I said what I needed to say, you know what I mean? So I'm grateful for that opportunity, and we'll kind of see like where things go from here. Okay, this is gonna be a long one. Okay, I probably should have brought some more healing. Dang. Yeah, this is gonna take a minute, huh? And you say the DLC is like harder than this. I'm still not confident about going up against that like flying leafy sea dragon thing. Alright, so let's see. What new shit did I bring with me? Applies mark. Cost 30% health. Yeah, let's try Defiant Strike and see what happens if I get Mael to yeah. Is it 2 more, right? Yeah, okay, so Defiant Strike, increased damage, let's see how it does. Okay, that doesn't do terrible damage to begin with. Oh shit. Wow, I really wasn't paying attention. Okay. So, heavy attack. So I do have 2 turns with him, so let's just do this. Skills, Extra Crush, defenseless. I am wasting that mark, it's a little bit of a shame. But getting the defenseless in is good. And then I could actually try this. I'm on balanced right now. Okay, so slow, agile mask, okay. So let's see, if I, instead of using that, I just use a revive tint on him. Be good to go. Get the combo now. Damn it, Monaco's in the way, I couldn't see the attacks. Okay, okay, we get it, you kicked my ass. So proud of yourself. Honestly, having Monaco just be like an extremely beefy boy and using him to revive other characters isn't bad in and of itself. Stormblood, what the fuck? Oh, right, this. Well, this is gonna take a minute, huh? I have to relearn these attacks. But I have 2 attacks, so I can just do this. And then, oh yeah, by the way, I can also do this. Oh wait, shit, no, fuck. Oh, whatever, it's not the end of the world. Give me 1 second. What? I dodged that, what the fuck? Why won't you jump, buddy? Was not listening to my jump command. It was strange. Roman says, I'm extremely good at recognizing how to trigger people, but that wasn't my intention, more to make you laugh. No, I didn't actually think it was like a serious troll or anything like that. I was just playing with you. Rioman says low complex multiversal equals 5D. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. Thank you for clarifying. So, let's see. Did he say, donne-moi bœuf? Did he say, give me beef? It was weird. Okay, let's try Defiant Strike. Okay. Damn it. This is... Wow, I forgot how lengthy these combos are. I think they're even longer than before, right? And they have the gradient counters and stuff. Okay, so what if I just do this? I go right into a revive for my L, and then, even though I'm on the green mask, let's, I don't want to waste the mark, so let's just do this. Well, I guess he still has the mark. Yeah, and so now I'm, like, playing around this mark instead of actually just, like, playing normally, whatever. Who's coming up next? Oh, I actually have another... Okay, so fucking Mael is coming up next. So let me try this one more time. And then I think I'm putting in way too much effort to try and pull this off, but I want to see what happens. God damn it. Okay, at least I survived. Alright, so Gustav's homage, increased damage to marked targets, doesn't remove mark. Let's see how this does. 3 perfects. Okay, not bad. It's a decent way of getting back into Virtuous for sure. Shit. I feel like I still have a chance, but I don't think it was worth all the effort that I put into there. I probably should have been doing something else, but okay. Is it my what lovely feet? Are you talking about the Duelist? Or Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds? I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh. I imagine that there's some argument like related to going to the Shadow Realm, like the Shadow Realm being something along those lines, right? Okay. So, oh, that was a bad idea. Oh, actually, oh, free aim shot, blah blah blah. Okay, let me just start like working with this and see how far it can go. So that's 48,000. So I have 2 attacks with him. Okay, let's go ahead and do Impale, get a slow in there, that's good. And then let's go ahead and get in a nope, no. Easy puppy. Revive. There we go. Oh, he does? I didn't know he said that about the lovely feet thing. That checks out. Okay, so let me do this. Let's go into Virtuous. Alright, cool. And now let's do skills. Let's see how far we can get with one of these. You'll probably get like 1 million, right? Not quite, but still not bad. Alright, so let's try this again. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's all right. No, Ascending Assault is 2. Okay, so last time it did 50,000. Let's see how much of an increase there is this time. Okay, so 10. Oh, but it critted last time too, so.
C'est tout sauf impressionnant.
I wonder if it resets if I die like this. Ash loses to that Yu-Gi-Oh boy probably. What is this? I keep hearing that like there's some sort of Ash versus Yu-Gi-Oh thing going on. What in the world is happening? Was it like a death battle that happened recently from that channel?
Oops.
Okay, I need to work on my timing for that last attack. That's okay though. Yeah, let's just do this. Go into another Virtuous Strike. I'm doing so terribly at this battle. I feel like I'm like extremely underperforming, but it's still a lot of fun. So yeah, Phantom Strike, Void Damage. If in yeah, I might as well try it. Like, how well does this even do at this point? Okay, it's not great actually, but at least it keeps me in Virtuous stance. Oh shit. Poor Verso's getting his ass kicked. What are my relationship levels? I'm not sure, but I've been like... Shit, I lost focus. Fuck. That's okay, I wasn't doing very well. I want to try this again. I don't know, I haven't been to camp in a little while. I've just been like... taking every single fucking conversation option that I have, but I haven't been to camp in a little while, so maybe after I do this boss gauntlet I'll go back to camp and see. Oh, interesting. Von Key said that he releases a Chainsaw Man scaling video today, and that CSM scales above Composite Dragon Ball Neg Diff. Well, honestly, this is not your fault. Just to be clear, like I'm not really upset about this, but I had a pretty bad experience with Funky. Like in my opinion, the way in which he approaches his arguments is just not what I like to see. Um, it's very discouraging. And then like when I tried to talk to him about it and reconcile some differences and see if we could have a productive conversation, which I did actually put a lot of effort into trying to do that. I was like accused of being a blatant liar, and like basically he very quickly went into ad hominems and was pretty rude. Now maybe I was a little too aggressive with what I was saying. I remember I was in kind of a shitty mood that day, so I apologize if I was a little too spicy. I'm not like that. But at the same time, like the extent to which I felt like there was a pretty hostile tone in retaliation as well. And like if you're gonna accuse somebody of being a liar, like you should have a good reason to do that, which I don't feel was very fair to me. And then the more I need to get better at that. The more I like thought about his arguments after the fact, the more I kind of felt like that I was feeling woo and not wee. Yeah, that's probably pretty accurate. I just kind of like realized like how much of that like incuriosity or just like you know, lack of putting things into context is in his video, and I really didn't appreciate it after the fact, you know. And so like I'm very, very skeptical about anything else that he puts out, and I haven't gotten that far in Chainsaw Man. And so like if you happen to see it, please let me know. If it covers up to the Reza arc and doesn't go very far beyond that, then I would be happy to check it out. But if it goes beyond the Reza arc by any significant extent, then I'm probably not gonna want to watch it, at least for right now, because I don't want like to spoil that shit for myself by engaging with somebody that I've had a pretty bad time with, if I'm honest. Again, that's not your fault at all, but just like, yeah. Why is that doing such low damage? Wow, that sucks. I'm sorry about your daughter. I'm a bad caretaker. I'll do better, I promise. I agree with this take on CSM versus Dragon Ball. I mean, like, I don't know, man. Nothing I've seen in the Reza arc gets close to like even Nappa areas of like the early Frieza saga, right? So, or like early Saiyan saga, excuse me. But I'm not sure. I just like it. To me, it kind of comes across as this this consistent like tendency to want to try to get a character as high as possible using whatever means possible, as opposed to being genuine about where the character actually is. And I find that like leads to a lot of misinformation. And then accusing somebody of lying just because they're like, hey, I disagree with you on this is pretty weak. So let's see. And like, look, I don't think everything I said was perfect. I don't think I'm a genius or anything like that, but you know, it's just too much fucking hostility in this community as it is. But I'd be curious, like, I'm guessing, like, if, so, the one, every cross-verse scaler almost is bad morally, though. I mean, yeah, like, maybe not as a person, but at least in terms of the sort of argumentation that goes into those videos, yeah. Because you're defining your goal as something that is probably going to require you to be a bit dishonest in order to achieve it in the first place, right? So... Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I didn't do the right thing. There we go. I finally pulled that shit off. Okay, I think I'm gonna just keep stacking burns. Okay. there we go. Every once in a while you get into a difficult battle and everything just kind of starts to click and feel really good, right? The thing about Monaco is that like I keep waiting for the right wheels, and I'm like not using the abilities that I should as a result. I think I need to just be a little bit more proactive with that. Okay, so I wonder if the ascending assault like actually resets if you don't use it for a while. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, I think it does. Okay, so that's not, unless I use it every turn, then that's just not gonna work out. Finally got it. Okay, so I'm in offensive. Applies 1 burn per hit damage, increased for each burn of the target. Applies 2 more burn. Yeah, okay. Keep doing that. I just love watching her zip around like that. It's awesome. Okay, so I'm in green mask. I don't know if defenseless is actually doing all that much, honestly, but I mean, we're here, so fuck it. And now, do I have enough to... I can slow him down. Yeah. Greater slow. Nice. Okay. Oh, whoa, wow. I love that guy so much. Alright, so... Did my max health get reduced? What the fuck? Alright. I do want to try again and just see if I can get it any higher. Let's keep trying. So 135. Let's see how high we can get it. Maybe it just goes down like over time if I don't actively use it. Because I don't want to just like cruise through the whole game. Like I want to kind of mess around and see what I can come up with. Okay, that's starting to get a little bit easier to predict. Thank you for letting me know about the spoilers, Ryoman. I think I'll just kind of let it go for now. And like, to be clear, no disrespect or no shade towards you if you do enjoy his videos. I'm not saying that you or anybody else should avoid them or anything like that. I'm just saying that, like, I was not pleased with the interaction that I had. Okay, so we're in defenseless. I think might as well just do this. That's probably gonna help a little bit, and then I think I'll do this actually and give myself some energy. So next turn I can try to suck up attack fire. Burning canvas applies 1 burn per hit. Yeah. I probably should just be using Stendhal, honestly. But I kind of got into a groove with the fire damage. Ryoman says... Oh wait, 1 second, sorry. I love you, Monaco, but you need to get the fuck out of the way during those combos, bro. Ryoman says it seems like the next CSM chapter will have an insane crossroads feat like most Jujutsu Kaisen scalers said they'll give up on arguing JJK. Oh. Okay. I mean, hey, I think you should follow where the evidence leads. But, like, I don't know. If people find that to be rewarding, then that's great, but, like... I don't sympathize with the idea of, like... Oh, hang on a second, why don't I just do this? I don't really sympathize with the idea of, like, giving up on scaling something that you're passionate about and, like, just genuinely enjoy scaling, if, you know, just because there is another verse that scales higher. But I think that kind of does give me some perspective, right? Like, the idea is that if you're a cross-verse scaler, you pick the verse that you think is going to scale the highest, and then you just rep or defend that particular verse as hard as you can. Am I kind of like getting the picture? Oh, you probably should have done the revive first. Oh no, it looks like it did apply. Oh no, it didn't apply the buff to him. Okay, so I still have like so much to learn about this game, despite um, all the time I spent. It's a perfect example. Um, okay. Let's see. You wonder what Brawlhalla is up to? Brawlhalla, we added Attack on Titan characters. Oh no. I would not have expected that. That's actually kind of funny, though, if I'm honest. Your point was that they gave up on scaling JJK above CSM specifically, not scaling JJK overall. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that kind of suck if you just like had to give up your entire thing that you were passionate about because another verse came out that was stronger. Sorry, I said no idea. I didn't check. I just saw the thumbnail. It is kind of awesome, in a weird way. Okay, yeah, I should have just been doing this to begin with, honestly. Sigh. Okay.
On a bien failli te perdre.
No, I want to get the other one revived too.
Essayons.
Damn it. I missed that last one. Okay. So, yeah, the Ascending Assault didn't really work out, so I'll try something else next time. I'm just curious to see, like, how I can get up to S. Can I? Yeah. How much better is follow-up? Okay, yeah, fuck it. I'm not using Ascending Assault. Who cares? There we go. Okay, lesson learned. I kind of wish I had, like... I feel like I'm not taking full advantage of, like, I never use a full 9 AP. Feels like I'm missing out on something. But I'm not using the, like, stay in, virtuous stance ability anyway, so I'll probably skip up on that. There we go, that's nice, that's nice. Oh, they added Eren, Mikasa, and Levi, sorry. That's good. I think those are great characters. If you're gonna... They're kind of the defaults, I guess, right? But still, it doesn't mean that's bad. Alright, let's see. There we go. Okay, that felt like it did actually work that time. That's also not quite as good as I thought it would be, but okay, that's fine.
Attention.
I do think this is an excellent boss fight, though. Like, it feels difficult, but also like fair and rewarding and engaging, and like it's calling on so many skills that you would have had to have been paying attention throughout the whole game to pick up on. So I don't know, I feel like it's a very well crafted fight. It feels like it's a lot of fun despite like taking forever. What the fuck? Yeah, here we go. I feel like I still need, like, there needs to be something for Verso that's just like a absolute fuck you button. Oh, I got the duelist's foot. Excellent. Okay. Eren is 7 out of 10 characters. You'd have him higher, but his face and voice in Season 4 annoy you. That's fair. Mikasa's a 5 out of 10. Levi's a 1 out of 10. What egregious fucking slander is that? A 1 out of 10? I mean, it's not my favorite, but I think that's a little harsh, don't you? 1 out of 10. I feel like we talked about this before, but please remind me, like, why you don't like him that much. Extreme single target physical damage, 4 hits can break. Okay, let's try that. So honestly, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell if this is actually helping, but whatever. Do I have another? So break damage. Have any other heals in here? I don't think so. Abest Wind. Fortify, Shell, Powerless, Caster Mask. I really need like just one more. Actually, I don't even need the heal abilities because of the fucking because all of the tints that I have. Medium single target ice damage 3 hits. Change to Almighty Mask if target is marked. Increased damage. Increased damage. I mean, they'll do increased damage. I want more like applies 1 to 2. This could actually be pretty good, right? Because I don't think that the Troubadour Trumpet gives shields, right? It gives shell, but not shields. So, and shields are really powerful. And that will also give 2 AP. So let's try that. And then Trumpet is good. Enfeeble is okay. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm missing something still. But this might actually be useful. I'm not really using heal, so let's try that and see how much break damage that actually does. Pellerin heal, yeah. Suck up with that explosion, increased damage, critical hits. What else we got? Recovers 5% health on hit, increased damage, double heal, but I don't need heal for myself. Increased damage, high break damage. Oh, that's green. Let's try that. Okay. And what was his, so Citaro does increased damage per upgraded skill reused. It resets on using a non-upgraded skill base attack, spins the bestial wheel to a random value using an upgraded skill to one. Okay, so that's still useful, but it's not exactly, I don't really need the damage per se, so Almighty Mask, Almighty Mask with 2 AP, break, okay. Parries increase the bestial wheel by 1, upgraded skills, okay, that's fine. Almighty, Heavy Mask applies shell for 3 turns. Okay, that's okay. Free aim shots. Okay. Shuffle. Reverse bestial wheel order. Yeah, I think that might actually be a bit better. Let's try that. And then for Verso, Ascending Assault was kind of useless. Let's try Strike Storm and see how that goes. I mean, like, Ascending Assault can probably be very good if I use it correctly. I'm just, like, not really doing that. And Defiant Strike is, like, if I'm gonna mark somebody, maybe I should just try Marking Shot, but let's see. Perfect Break. Okay, very high single target light damage, 1 hit can break. But Endbringer can break, and that's doing more. Okay, so let's leave that for now. And then as for her, so Sword Ballet, it doesn't seem like it was doing all that much damage, honestly. Swift Stride, Revenge, Percé, Payback, high physical target. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is fine, right? What else do I have? Single target fire damage. Do I have other things that can apply more burns? Offensive type, 2 more burn. I guess Rain of Fire would potentially be good. Dégagement. Yeah, I think there's another fire skill that might even be better, right? If I go into her skill tree, I'll have to take a look at that later. For now, I guess it probably makes more sense to just bring this back to Sword Ballet though, because that was still doing more damage if I remember correctly. Although I haven't even tried Payback though, so let's see. So Payback, reduced AP cost for each attack parried since last turn. Okay, let me try that. Let's just see how it goes, because it could be like a sleeper hit like Stendhal. Okay. Brawlhalla is the only game where Ben 10 can fight Rayman, who's fighting Shovel Knight, who's fighting Hellboy, who's fighting Steven Universe, who's fighting Aang, who's fighting For You, who's fighting... Damn, I didn't know it was like that deep and varied. I'm gonna have to check it out. Does it play well, like compared to something like Super Smash Brothers? Is it kind of competitive, or does it have more of like a... I feel like it has a bit more of like a scrappy indie feel to it, if I remember correctly. You think you're gonna start playing it, Ryoman? Yeah, if you do pick it up, let me know what you think. I'd be curious to hear your thoughts. Is it true that there's Darth Maul and Darth Vader? That'd be pretty cool too. Oh shit, I didn't realize. I'm still holding out hope that some of these characters will not be implicitly hostile all the time. Okay, so let's just start off with a strong sweep here. Okay. And let's go again. Applies 2 more burn. Yeah, Rain of Fire. Not a bad way to start. Let's get you going. Okay. Already at A rank. So what did I want to do? Strike Storm, very high lightning damage, 5 hits, critical hits. Okay, so I think that he's weak to lightning. So let me try this and see how well it does. Ooh, okay. I mean, like, okay. I keep getting excited and then I remember, oh wait, shit, my elk can just shit out a million damage at once. Okay, let's go with Balanced Mask. Everybody gets a free AP for that. Okay. And then, yeah, so Agile. What do I have on the Agile? Okay, yeah, everybody else will get one free AP for that. Yeah, honestly, they don't even really need it, though, because they get so much AP on their own. But there, I think there is a little window where I could potentially parry that. I have to actually try to do that. Target says, I enjoyed Brawlhalla in the past, but now you just watch the occasional tournament because it became very free-to-play, or non-free-to-play friendly. Oh, that sucks. Is it kind of like you have to, is it become like more pay-to-win? That would kind of suck if so. So I haven't actually parried any attacks, but I'm curious to see what this does at a baseline. I mean, okay. So I really do need to actually use that in context, I think, to get out of it what I need to get out of it. Yeah, so let's just do a basic attack. Oh, wait a minute. I thought I heard the break sound, but he's not actually broken and his break bar wasn't filled. That's really weird. But I should be able to do that. Okay, that was really weird. I something didn't go right there. That's fine. I'm in defensive stance, so but I don't really have anything. I guess I could do a gradient and just get myself into virtuous. Yep. I like that the game is also still rewarding like tactical thinking and problem solving. And do I have enough? Yeah, now I have enough for Rain of Fire in virtuous. So there we go. 31 stacks of flame. Let's go ahead and pop one of these. And I should be able to break. Yeah, there we go. And now I'll be able to do my Endbringer. Okay. Starting to get better at the cadence of all of this. Nice. Okay, that was a good solid chunk of damage. Appreciate that. And as for you, I guess just build up some charge. Have a relatively chill turn. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing with using that particular weapon for Monaco. It's like I don't even really need the AP for the other characters, so I might want to switch that up again. What do I have here? Gradient attack, sabotage, medium physical damage, high physical damage, one hit can break. I mean, like, I think I just kind of want to go back to my old standby at this point. Let's see how well it does. Yeah, not bad. It's a good standby. Let's see, I'm on Agile, so might as well. Yeah, it's cute. Like, I add a total of maybe 4 AP to the party per turn, but okay. Let's see. Duelist Storm. Extreme physical damage, 4 hits can break increased damage. Let's see how well this does. Of course, I can't see because I'm behind the fucking pillar. Oh my god, that sucked. Oh well. No big deal. Kinda. Monaco's not gonna be our DPS. That's fine. Troubadour version skin. I need to find the little. Don't let me forget. I need to find a little mini version and help him grow up because I got all these fucking version skins in my pocket that I'm not doing anything with. So here's the other thing. Going back to this for a second. Yeah, upgraded skill. Almighty, yeah, so that doesn't really help me very much. 50% critical chance while an Agile Mask. Okay. Replay instantly when an Almighty. The revival is pretty decent. Free aim shots, no. Heavy when AP per hit taken. That could be good because, like, he himself doesn't have all that much AP, and he's, like, struggling to pick it up. So maybe I'll try that for now. Almighty, break damage is double while an Almighty Mask. I don't think so. Battle imbalanced. Balance applies powerful. Let's see. New subtle. Parry increases the bestial by will upgrade skills use 30%. Okay. 1 AP on mask change could actually be very useful there. So I might want to upgrade Nusaro, and then once I get it to level 20, then equip that. Increase damage for upgraded skill. Base attack spins a bestial with rend value. 1 AP to all other allies. Switch all mini mask. All mini mask gets 2 AP. Yeah. Okay. So I think I could use this to try to go for a break build, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go here, and I'm going to upgrade this and see if that helps me with AP, because otherwise, what's the other one? AP per hit taken, but I don't actually want to. Yeah, I'm going to start off with 3 shells and then not be able to actually, like, benefit from taking the hits. So that doesn't really make much sense. So let's try Nusaro for now. And also the fact that it's physical means that I'm not getting, like, occasional wasted attacks. So that makes sense. Sorry, says me watching the Tokon devs nerf Kamala, but not the absolute menace to society called Star-Lord. Oh no. Tokon, I actually don't recognize that. For a second I thought you were talking about Marvel Rivals. Am I getting confused? Or is that the name of the development company? Let's see. Okay, so yeah, what did you guys think of the Game Awards overall, if you watched them? I know you did, sorry, but what about you, Rioman? Did you have any, like, major things that you agreed with or disagreed with, things that you had wanted to get awards that didn't? Curious if you have any thoughts one way or another. Oh, Tokon is the new Marvel fighting game. Oh, okay, sorry, I think I lost track of that. Do you have a favorite fighting game? Did I ever ask you that? Did you ever play Power Stone back in the day? That was my favorite fighting game when I was a kid. It was like the only fighting game that I ever got any good at. Okay. So now I'm in caster. Yeah. Okay, great. Oh wait, I think I said shell. I got shell. I'm just realizing I got shell confused with shield again with my build before, but that's fine. I feel like every battle things get a little bit smoother, which is a really cool feeling. Okay. So, have I actually tried Strike Storm? I think I tried it. Oh yeah, that timing is like really close. Not bad. It's not great though either. Okay. And now I have no AP, but I mean I can just do this, right? Like, yeah, it's not the end of the world. Saria says, oh, you didn't watch the awards, says Rioman. Rioman says, I'm planning to play a lot of games in the future and do a top 10 or top 15 more games of each year starting from, let's say, 1995. Yeah, I'd love that. One of my favorite, I don't know if you can call it a series exactly, but one of my favorite recent, or like recurring types of videos is from the channel Super Eye Patch Wolf. And he does like a My Favorite Things This Season series. And he basically just like, here is all the stuff that I really liked and really enjoyed and think that you guys would like and enjoy as well. And it's a great way of just finding out about, you know, more interesting stuff. And I appreciate that. I honestly, as much of a surly bastard as I really am under the surface, like, I really do like listening to people talk about what they like and recommending things and sharing things for each other to share in the enjoyment of. So, now, wait, I thought I saw the Shadow Child around here, but then I got distracted. Oh yeah, he's up there. What the fuck? Super. I'm glad I found that. I think we should probably go back to our little friend as well to make sure that we pick up all of the weapons that he had for sale. There was a couple that I still hadn't like finished with or like been able to afford.
Génial.
Upgrade some weapons. Um. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I said honestly with the Game Awards, typically I never watch. I think this is like my second or third time sitting through them. I typically would just turn on notifications for gaming news. Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, like I used to watch them consistently out of a morbid fascination because like there was so much like cringy and out of touch stuff and also bizarre stuff like Matan Evans getting on stage or like that one guy rushing on and saying like GTA 6 or like just the guy from Imagine Dragons like grinding and humping on the stage like, just like totally weird awkward cringy humor that I normally don't have a lot of patience for, but when it's involving my industry, like I kind of feel, um, I don't know, like entertained in a Schadenfreude kind of way, and yet they've been getting better. I don't know why Jeff needs to remind us every year that he does actively fuck Muppets. Like I'm not trying to judge him for that, but also like I don't really need to be brought into your world, Jeff. Uh, I don't understand the whole Muppets thing. Like I don't get what the point of that is. Maybe it's just something he likes personally. And the bromance with Kojima makes it can get a little awkward sometimes. But I have been watching mostly for like the cringe and the drama, and also just to like find out about new stuff because I don't always pay attention to the news the way that I should. But that all being said, they've actually been getting consistently less cringy. They've been getting like more, uh, like the schedule's been getting more refined. They seem to be practicing things more, and it's just kind of like they have a tighter schedule and less exciting stuff happens. So if next year is like this year, then I don't know if I'll watch after that. You know what I mean? Because I want there to be some drama. I want there to be some weirdness. I want to get mad and like yell at stuff. In a gentle sort of way. Ryoman says, in the future, I kind of like to do small stuff like that, rankings, tier lists. Yeah, honestly, I had so much fun. Like, I really am proud of the Itachi versus Pain video I made, but I had so much fun making that short. And I think I want my next video to be a short. I think I had a couple that I started working on and just like got distracted by other life stuff. Sorry, I also said. Oh, excuse me. Sorry for yawning. Sorry also says also as for favorite fighting game, probably Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite because Captain Marvel. But if I were not to be biased, then probably Ultra Street Fighter 4. Um, that's the one with that's one with Kangaroo in it, right? It's just only funny to me, but cool. Yeah, I play a little Soul Calibur. Mostly I got it because Link was in it. Soul Calibur 2, I think, and I really like Link. And I tried to get into Smash, but I'm fucking terrible at it. Like I can't track all the rapid motion. I just can't deal with it. Um, I wish I could. I got Guilty Gear and I really fell in love with basically I bought Guilty Gear Strive, I think it was called, because I saw a video game donkey playing just spamming the character with the dolphin, just constantly like throwing dolphins at people, and I was like, I have found my calling in life. But I couldn't actually pull off the combos. He made it look so easy. It's really not, at least for me. So that was I got a few Totsugekis in here and there, and then I kind of gave up. So, you've conquered your foe once again. Should I take you back to the plaza? Yeah, sure. Thanks, friend. Ryoman says I need to play Yakuza games. They were kind of peak if I remember correctly. I've heard good things about them. Yeah, they seem to evoke a lot of. They have a very loving fan base, which is nice to see. All right. Well, I think that's it. I think I got all four of them, so I think I'm about ready to go through the door. Let me just do a quick level up. Oh, Red Dead Redemption 1. Yeah, I adored that game. I haven't played it in like 10 years or 5 or 10 years or something like that. Very long time. But I remember loving it. And honestly, they have like a procedural music system that just kind of like randomly like remixes slash regenerates music as you're exploring the world. And I loved that so much. Like I'm usually very, very task driven. Like in games, I really like having a very specific thing to do, and essentially just like checking off my quest lists. And I Morrowind is also a game that I adore quite a lot, but I struggled with it so much at first because it just kind of lets you do whatever, and I don't usually like that. I usually want to know exactly what I'm supposed to do and where I'm supposed to go, and I want to be told that I'm a good boy for doing that. Um, and obviously, like, you can't really get away with that in a game like Morrowind. But what was I trying to say with all this anyway? Um, what was the game you were talking about? Oh yeah, Red Dead. Like Red Dead One. I just loved getting on my horse and just riding around in the wilderness. You know, just spending time exploring, just listening to the music, like very gently kind of fade in and out. I would just sometimes like pick a random direction and ride around and like ignore quests and just kind of exist in the world. The atmosphere was so fucking good. I loved it so much. Um, yeah, Arthur's probably a better like rounded character, a better realized character than John overall. I think John gets like more depth in two, but I also feel like I didn't. I feel like I kind of am a little bit resistant towards all of the love that Arthur gets into, because I have like this like, well, if everybody else likes it, then that can't be good because it's popular, and I have to dislike it because I'm cool. You know, like I have like that kind of shitty attitude, and so I think maybe I'm not fair the way that I should be. But I kind of feel like Arthur is very, very popular amongst the male, it's like a certain kind of male population that feels like beleaguered by and beset upon by masculinity itself. And this is a whole other topic to get into, but I guess I'm just like not impressed. Like, yes, men, we struggle and we strive and we suffer, and I think maybe well, definitely there is a lot of toxicity that lingers about men, like not being able to be genuine and express their feelings and to get the help and the resources that they need. And so, um, you know, I think we shoulder burdens in silence sometimes that goes underappreciated by ourselves, each other, and others. Um, and that is a real problem. Men's mental health is like a really like misunderstood thing, but so is, you know, mental health in general. And I sometimes find um, I am a man who has shouldered the burden of taking care of everything myself, and therefore I am, you know, gonna do whatever it takes, even if it means going to some dark, dark places and shouldering the burden myself, because that's what a man has got to do. A man's got to do what a man's got to do. You know, like, I don't think that's actually what Arthur is all about. I don't think that's what his character is exclusively about by any means. But I do think that there's a certain like um, like a proponent of the fan base that almost like fetishize him as a character because of that, and it makes me a little more sour towards the character overall, if that makes sense. That's not his fault, that's not the writer's fault, it's just kind of how I feel about my limited personal interactions with the community. I hope that doesn't seem unfair. It's a difficult topic to kind of get into without getting messy, if that makes sense. um James is a better protagonist than Arthur. I don't remember James all that well. Limit maximum damage disable. Oh yeah, that would be. This is insane. Like, um, yeah. Okay. So, I have really, really complicated feelings about that game. I should go back and replay it, but basically, I am in shock and awe in a good way of what they managed to accomplish in terms of building a believable living breathing world for RDR2. But also, I don't think it's a good video game, like as a piece of interactive you know, world building. I don't think it, like, it doesn't really feel like a game. It just feels like it wants to be a movie or a show, like a premium HBO show or something like that. And I don't know. I feel like the game kind of mocks you for trying to take agency. If you haven't seen Nakey Jakey's video on it, I would highly recommend it. He sums up my feelings very, very well. So, yeah. Sorry says, I love Guilty Gear. Bridget is your main lover. Is Bridget? No, May's the one who goes Totsugeki. Don't remember Bridget. There is literally one guy whose name is bad guy, right? Do you wish to open the door? Yeah, let's do it. One last time, do you truly wish to open the door? Hell yeah. Watch there be like a cute little puppy just hanging out. It's like, I just wanted to test you. Oh, wow. This game is so fucking beautiful, man. Oh, the music ducked out. That's all fucking ominous. Is that the first time the music is like cut out entirely?
Ce n'est pas possible.
Verso.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, you meant James Sunderland. I thought there was an RDR. I think there is an RDR2 character called James, right? Yes, all bad guy. Interesting.
Claire.
So is this a painted version of Claire, or is it actually Claire herself who has stepped into the painting? I'm guessing by her appearance, it's not the OG Claire. It's like a painted representation, right? Like a doll or something?
Que lui est-il arrivé?
Oh, you don't have to answer that.
Léa devait haïr le portrait que maman a fait d'elle. Alors elle a repeint par-dessus. Et maintenant, elle peint des névrons.
A painted version of Claire. Okay, gotcha. And so she's making Nevrons, I see. So, I see. So her mother painted her into the painting. Claire herself didn't like the way that she was painted inside the painting. So Claire repainted herself in the painting. So she made like a different version of herself inside the painting that now... Right, right. She's as real as everyone else, but she's not the one from outside the painting, right? I almost missed all of this. Like, if I didn't find this little island, I would have missed it completely. Why do I get the impression that I made it fucked up by by defeating these guys first? Okay. This is awesome. I'm really excited about this. Let's start with the Stendhal. This has got to be one of the most like chaotically beautiful arenas in the whole game as well. Look at this shit. Musical Nevrons. Oh, cool. Oh, shit. Yeah, alright. So this is going to be a whole thing. Wow, 500,000 health. Oh my god, okay. If she heals for half a fucking million health every turn... Oh my fucking god, bro. I can't even follow what's happening. How am I gonna do this? The music going hard as always. There's gotta be some way to disable her healing. Okay, the musical ones, let's see. Okay. Jesus. Okay, this is gonna take me a minute to learn this shit, huh? Monaco's not disturbed though. Saria said, yeah, Claire from outside painted over this Claire to control her. Yes, okay. That makes sense. Remember what Claire said to Maëlle? She's trying to get her parents out of the painting because she's sick of Romar focusing on their mother instead of the writers. That's why she's helping him. I see. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Thank you for the clarification. Okay. Could have been worse, I guess. Okay, so... bet I'm just gonna have to go for the break. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Small target. Alright. I think this is probably just gonna wind up being a battle of attrition. Like I have to set myself up for some intense bursts here or there. Okay, I see. Technically speaking, I'm making progress. Okay, so I'm getting better at parrying that one in particular. Alright, so let's see. What the fuck? Why did I lose a turn? What did I do? Okay. Well, this is not going very well. But so far, it still feels like it could potentially be fair in some universe. It's hard to see what the fuck is happening because there's just so much like visual drama happening. Two. Okay. Up, down, okay. Alright, this is gonna take a minute. And you're saying that the DLC is even harder than this. Okay. Well, so far this still feels more reasonable than the fucking lantern leafy sea dragon thing. Or the lighthouse, I mean. Okay, so let's see. I think starting off with a Stendhal is correct though. Okay. Let's see, disturbing chroma. So it's gonna be musicians first. No, it's gonna be the powerful ones. Okay. Cool. Okay, I just gotta get that timing down. As if it were that easy. Yeah, let's just do this. One. Okay. Musical ones, okay? So these are not as bad. Nice, okay. That was actually kind of accidental. Oh, okay, so now that the chroma is disturbed, maybe she won't heal this turn. That would be definitely quite useful. Items, revive tint. And now, let's see if I can get myself a trumpet. Okay, excellent. Too early, okay. So Saria says no problem. This is basically what I was explaining before. You have real Alicia, right, who is reborn in the canvas as Mael, but also painted Alicia with the mask. Real Versa, who is dead, and painted Versa. Real Renan, painted Renan, who is dead. Real Claire and painted Claire. And yes, the DLC is way harder. Oh my god, okay. Maybe it's the sort of thing where I will grind, like react to it initially on stream, but then practice off stream or something like that. We'll see. On est détruit. I'm still kind of pissed that like the French VAs didn't even get a nod. You know what I mean? Shit, the fucking I was thrown off by the little rush. But that's okay. We're still making some progress here. Let's keep going. Okay. So let's see. Bestial Wheel. Honestly, yeah. Let's do Enfeeble. I don't know if it's actually gonna do anything, but oh, we're on Almighty. So can I afford anything here? Okay, not really. I guess Mask gives 2 AP. Yeah, let's just get some shields going here. Couldn't hurt, right? Nice. little too late on that second parry. If I can just figure that out, then I should
Un
be
dernier effort.
able to do a little bit better. Okay.
Attention, Maël.
At least there's not that many attacks, right?
Ça va mieux. Sympa. Sympa.
Okay. Damn, this is so fucking demoralizing, dude.
De danser.
Ça va mieux. Ça va mieux.
Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. I feel like I got that. Oh, she's back to full health again, god damn it. Okay, well. Let's just heal Verso, I think would probably be the best thing to do. Healing tint, yeah, here you go, buddy. Okay. So, let's go into Virtuous. She's resistant to, was it light damage? But she's weak to, what the fuck was that all about? Oh, the burning damage, I forgot about that, okay. Oh, let's try this. Okay. She's almost ready to break. I don't know if that'll help us very much, but maybe. I wonder if... Wait, why did I miss a turn? She keeps, like, interrupting my extra turn. I don't understand what's happening there. That's so fucking frustrating. Okay. You know what? Let's just do this, actually. Just save the AP.
Ça va mieux.
Attention.
So I'm just gonna have to learn to parry. There's nothing else that I can really do. Or that. This is how you felt when fighting your big sister when you were a kid doing no damage. I mean, it's almost like... It's almost worse that, Is she pointing to something? Is there a clue there? It's almost worse that, like, she lets me do some damage but then immediately negates it. Like, way to make me feel useless. Thanks, bro. Okay. Maybe I can break her if I do this? Not quite. God damn. Oh, I do actually get a turn? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. This just does not want to break, huh? Okay, now she's ready. Alright. I think I have a... Wait, hang on a second. What skills do I have with him? Fight dark damage. 2 hits. Deals double damage as the target is stunned. Goes to Almighty. 2 shields and applies regen to all eyes. Oh, I should do that. I should do Sanctuary in the future. Let's see. Extra break damage. Can break. I think... Honestly, I think I'm just going to save up. I'm going to heal. Well, just wait. Okay, the powerful ones. Let me see if I can get this time. Shit! Oh, God damn it. I shouldn't have opened my mouth. But you probably weren't. Okay, hang on. God damn, does that burn ever go out? Is her health increasing too? Finally, okay. There we go. Well, there we go. Okay. I'm starting to at least do something. Let's go ahead and get our friend revived first and foremost. Agile Mask. You know what? I'm gonna go for this instead. Alright, so we broke her. Does that do anything? I have a feeling that it's not going to be all that effective at the end of the day. It's really just going to come down to a lot of perfect parries, huh? I wonder if I do... What? She just, like, won't stop being on fire. I'm going to try and build up some fire stacks on her and see how that... if that's effective. Wonder if she'll take burns through the chroma. There we go. Okay. As long as I can get that cadence down, which is a tall order, but maybe, then I might actually have a chance potentially. Come on, B. Okay, excellent. So let's see. Okay, let's just try follow up. Okay, they did something. Powerful. This is the tough one. Shit, okay. Okay, I'm getting the other two down pretty consistently. So I think... Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, yeah, that one's not that bad anymore now that I kind of understand the cadence a little bit better. Okay, and what else do I have here? Defiant Strike, high lightning damage, extreme physical, after one turn extreme light damage to all enemies. No, I think I'll keep going with follow-up. It seems like the safest, most consistent path at the moment. Wait, what am I doing? No, that's not it. There we go, okay. Gotta be a little bit less mashy. Okay, yeah, now we're starting to get some work done. Watch me immediately die now. Oh, he's stunned! Oh, for fuck's sake. Why are you still stunned? The burn isn't really doing all that much, huh? That fucks me up so bad if I can't, like, maintain that consistently. So if I just, like, don't make any mistakes at all, then I'll be fine. Right. I'm not gonna do as much damage. That's okay. Okay. Okay, and balanced, and let's just do that. Perfect. Alright. Yes, finally. Okay. Finally starting to get this. I need to stop talking. Okay. There has to be some other way to shut down her healing, right? Or is it really literally just going to come down to just, like, not making mistakes? I just have to perfect parry. There's no way around it. Okay, Miles, what you're gonna do, baby girl, is ignore all your friends because their lives are meaningless and become a fucking nuke. I might actually have to just go for that. I've been trying to, but apparently not very effectively.
Attention.
God damn it. Too slow. Oh, but she didn't get stunned. Okay. So, what the fuck do I do now? I mean, I am technically making some progress. Extremely fucking slowly, but technically, yeah. She seems to be weak to void damage, so maybe if I try this. Okay. Honestly, this doesn't even matter. Okay, now I'm in agile. Greater slow is nice. Okay. Musical ones are okay. I think I can do this. For fuck's sake, I totally choked at the end. This is so intense, bro. Okay, fuck it. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do this. I think honestly part of what's throwing me off a little bit is that like the attacks all look a little bit different from different angles. So I might actually just leave Verso out of it for a while and just do this. That's one less variable I have to worry about. Of course that doesn't help at all. But I mean, like, just keep doing this. Oh, she's gonna overtake me. Okay. No, I don't think that'll work, but well, let's see. No, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. I can't choke. Alright, here we go. I mean, that's honestly not even doing all that much. No. Why am I burning now? I guess I'll... You know what? No, I should probably just... this is not gonna work either. Yeah. I need to just go for like the nukes, like you said before. Stop messing around and just like virtuous Stendhal as quickly as possible. Like every turn. Okay. Yeah, and that way I get to make one mistake per turn, and I can stay even with her. So there's my one mistake. Shit, there's my second one. Fuck me. I guess I keep like second guessing myself about where the exact like timing of the attacks is gonna come from. Fuck me in the fuckable region. Hang on a second. That's right. Okay. Okay. Just gotta get into this rhythm. Gotta understand that this is my job. It's to press the nuke button every fucking turn. Yup. Oh, that. Okay. See. Gotta keep going for that. Go for the crits. And you focus on like, no, stunning. Okay, great. Musicals. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Nice. All right. No heal for you this turn. Oh, for fuck's sake! Come on. All right, screw it. I'm gonna try this. I'm probably going to regret this, but I'm gonna just make this a duel and see how well that goes. Maybe if I just focus on attacks coming from one particular source, then it'll be easier for me to like get more consistent with it. I guess not. She didn't get stunned either. That's helpful. I don't know why she doesn't get stunned there. Just have some... I might have like a stun immunity, something. Picto. Okay.
Ça va mieux.
Okay, that one worked. There we go. Alright, so again... Okay. The burn damage is not helping.
Sur moi.
Okay. Come on, I feel like I got that. That fucking sucks.
Dansons. Ça va mieux.
Okay, that one is getting easier.
Je peux y arriver.
Alright, I guess I need to heal.
Sympa.
Okay.
Prête à parer. Ça va mieux.
There we go. Okay, there we go. Now I'm starting to get the hang of it, I think.
Sympa. Ça va mieux.
I wish there was just like one, like, something that would just give you like a tiny, just fucking tiny boost to your parry window. Because there are so many times that I feel like I'm so close, like I almost got it, and it just doesn't work out. And I don't even know why at this point.
Sur moi. Sympa. Sympa.
Okay, that one's fine. It's just the fucking door things, like the portiere. Like I never learned how to parry them correctly anyway.
Sympa. Sympa.
There we go. It's a little bit better.
Ça va mieux.
Okay. There we go. Okay. I just have to wait a little bit later than I would normally expect. But now, of course, I should heal. Yeah, okay. That burn lasts fucking forever.
Ça va mieux.
Okay, there we go. Alright. This might be doable in about a year. Creepy ones are okay.
Ça va mieux. Ça va mieux.
Okay.
Ça va faire mal.
Fucking hell. Alright, well, I don't have enough for grading yet, so just do this. Maybe I should actually throw in a couple fire attacks just to chip away at her a little bit. Does this fucking fire ever, like, go out? Like, what the hell? Alright, fuck off.
Prête à parer.
I don't know if I could do this, man. This is pretty fucking fatiguing. I think I want to reset. I want to reset and get the other guys back in the mechs now that I kind of understand a little bit better. You'd hate to be part of Painted Versus family because Bird just kills everyone. Yeah, no kidding. Oh shit, never mind. Of course, the moment I stop taking it seriously is the moment I actually do something. Fuck it. We're gonna try with these characters. It would kind of be hilarious if I just somehow pulled out a victory with these guys.
Ta dernière heure est arrivée.
It would take a very long time.
J'attends.
Okay, it's working.
Esquive.
Well, not to jinx it, but something's happening. Oh, I jinxed it. Yeah, okay. I mean, I figured that that wasn't gonna fucking work, but... Yeah, I'm just gonna reset. Sorry, it says, honestly, learning and getting used to parrying is good because there is one boss in here who reappears in the DLC. You need to know how to parry because if you don't, you need a bulky build. Oh, fair enough. I think I can do this. It just requires so much fucking focus, man. I'm so tired already. But I'll keep at it. I'm still having fun with it. My commentary is not going to be as vivacious because I have to focus, but I'm committed to seeing this through at this point. Okay, let's do this. Start strong. Yeah. Not bad. Okay.
C'était stupide. En pleine forme.
Okay, great. Not really much I can do here. I guess I'll just go in, save up. Fine. Alright. I feel like I should, if I don't, I think I should make sure I have like a chance to apply burn on fucking pre-aim shot, because I think I'm missing out on an opportunity there. Okay, let's see if I can just keep that up. The powerful ones are the hardest, so let's see. Okay, it's that first attack throws me up off a lot as well. So honestly, I think I should just focus on dealing damage with him as well, because maybe the slow might actually be useful. Okay, let's try the slow. Okay, and now I still have 9, and I'm on heavy. Yeah, I mean, like, no, it's still useful. Okay, musical ones next. Am I okay? Come on. This is so fucking crazy, dude. And now I'm going to be on fire for the rest of the time. Okay, let's see. Just wondering if there's anything else that might be worth trying. Payback. Each attack parried since last turn. I didn't do very many of those. No. Yeah, that's still like just the hardest hitting thing that I have in the arsenal, right? So what would happen if I keep forgetting to medium physical damage one hit? No, I think I better just keep going with the follow-up. And then for Beastie Boy over there, really just keep everybody healed. Like, that's his job. Yeah, so heal Mael. And then I'm on caster. Okay, if I'm on caster, then I might as well do trumpet. Okay. That'll do something. Creepy ones are okay. Okay. Definitely makes much more sense to have a full party. Okay, so I will put myself into Virtuous though. Just do whatever I can every single turn, just like nuke as strong as possible. Whatever my strongest attack is that I happen to have on hand, just go with that. Keep her down. Try to recover and just focus on... Yeah, okay, here we go. We're getting somewhere. Keep her healed up with Puppy. Okay, she's ready to break. Oh, she did break. Okay, so now I should be able to then do this.
C'est fini pour toi.
Okay, will that extend the stun? I feel like it doesn't actually work half the time, but that's fine. Healing tint on my L. And what else? I don't know if this is gonna really matter. I think it actually might make more sense to just go with buffs again. Yeah. Okay. The rush, I think, is actually helping quite a bit, honestly. She's T-posing to assert dominance, yeah. Splitting in and out of it to add a little extra insult to injury. Okay, so let me try Phantom Strike because getting the gradient charge in there will probably be helpful as well. Okay, yeah, that's great. Okay. What do we got? Oh, shit. Great. Wonderful. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Well, at least you didn't get the fucking, what the hell? Oh, fuck off. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Oh my god. This is so rough. Okay. Well, I can still probably do this, though. Oh, she's frozen. For fuck's sake. Every time I think I'm making a little bit of progress, this game just kicks my ass again. Okay. Wait, where's... Oh, right. He's not there. Okay. Barrier. Fuck's sake. What is this? Oh my god, fuck off. No, she's got 2 fucking shields too. Dude, I can't do this. I just fucking learned the attacks of the other ones. Wait, can I actually... Is it easier if I just dodge them? Well, no, the dodging isn't going to help with, like, breaking the chroma, is it? Fucking hell, man. Oh, that was good. Okay. I guess I just gotta keep trying. Maybe if I can out-damage her anyway. 1, 2. And then there's a headbutt from this guy, right? Okay. And then that fucking troll comes in at the end. Three, 1, 2. Okay. That's actually not... Believe it or not, that's actually not the most unreasonable thing in the entire world. I can actually learn that, I think. It just was like extremely overwhelming at first. Okay, and it seems like I'm doing more damage to her more consistently anyway, so okay. It's gonna be really fucking hard, but I think I can do it. Alright. 1, 2, and then this one does a big bash. Bash, and then slash. Okay. That's fine. So I'll just get through her shields, and then I will heal my L, or I can't revive, right? Okay, so I will heal my L, and then I will just go ahead and put barriers on her. Okay, that's fine. Okay, agile ones. 2, 3, 4. I forgot about this. I don't even know how to read them. They're both attacking at the same time. But whatever. If I lose that one, but I can learn the other one, then I can still do it, right? Because, yeah. So, as long as I'm winning 2 out of 3, then we can still call it a day. Okay. And I can still do this. Okay. So I'm about even. If I can get into a 2 out of 3, then I should be okay. If the violent ones, let's see. Jump up. Parry, jump up. Parry, jump up. Parry. Yes, okay. Oh my god, that was so satisfying. Alright. Okay. The violent one. Okay, here we go. Parry, jump up. Parry, jump up. Up. Parry, jump up. Parry. There we go. Fuck yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright. So let's see. I think so I'm in heavy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put barrier on my L again. Yep. We're on agile. What do I got? You know what? I'm just gonna do trumpet. Okay, great. So, and now I can do virtuous. I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. And now I can go into a Stendhal. Yes. Okay. Some progress. If I can break, that'll help too. Alright. Now, don't do the... Okay, the deep ones, I might be able to do this. Shit. 2, 3. The first one is just so hard to read. Okay. Last one. Okay. Alright. It was not ideal for fucking sure, but still making a profit. And this is the one I don't know how to read at all. 8, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't even know how to read what the fuck they are doing. It's ridiculous. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake, no, I wasted it. Oh, that was such a waste. I'm so upset with myself. Okay. 2, 3. 4. 5. Okay. Alright, that's fine. That's done. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Okay, so let's just heal both of us. Okay. And let's just, again, healing tint on myself. Yes, perfect. Okay. Agile, everyone's. I don't. Fuck off, dude. I literally can't even read the fucking attacks. That doesn't feel fair. That feels like fucking absurd. And the camera zooms out so I can't even see this shit. Just give me that one. Just give me that one every turn. I'll be fine. Oh my fucking god, he's almost up to full health again. And now we're back to musical Nevrons. Wonderful. Oh, I don't know if I can fucking do this, bro. I'm so fucking tired. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna keep trying. Alright. Gonna be at this for a while. Alright, okay. Do the violent ones, please. Agile ones. This doesn't make any sense, bro.
À toi de briller.
Fucking asshole. She's such an asshole. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, for fuck's sake, I thought... I was expecting the violet ones. I'm running out of healing tints too. I'm not gonna win this one this time. Oh, I forgot about that. I'm stupid. I might need to reset again. Breaking news. Oldest sibling erases middle sibling from existence. Youngest sibling is next. God, this family really is fucked up, huh? Okay. There we go. Nice. Okay. Agile mask. What do we got? I think I should probably put a barrier on myself to shield from that fucking fire. Yeah, that was a good idea. I'm just gonna do that again. Perfect. Alright, what do we got next? Okay, there we go. See, those guys I can deal with. Send them to me every turn. I'll be totally fine dealing with that. It's actually extremely fucking satisfying to get that combo down. I think I'm doing less damage now. What the fuck? Oh, because I need to get some debuffs. Okay, that one's not too bad.
Ça, c'est l'amour.
I think part of the problem is that, like, I really was benefiting from the buffs more than I realized. I really gotta maximize the amount of turns that I have versus the amount of turns that she does. Because that's part of what the problem is that she's just getting more out there on the field than I am, so... Okay, I just need to kind of keep that in mind. Okay, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. Maybe not, we'll have to probably restart after this, but I'm not giving up just yet. Okay, yeah. We can get it back down there. Nice. What the fuck? I thought I got that. What the hell happened? What did I miss? I didn't even... Okay. Okay, so let's do powerless. Actually, defenseless is more important because I need to maximize my damage with her. Okay. Alright. I think I'm sort of getting it with that. I think maybe... Hang on one second. Yeah, so like I'm starting to develop a feel for it, even though I can't like visually parse it. Hey, let's see. Okay. Starting to nudge her back to the other side. Gonna get the health back, but I can do this and break, and then I can heal. Actually, you know what? I think I should just do enfeeble instead. Oh wait, no, fuck! I meant to do defenseless. Shit. Okay, whatever. Oh my god, that was such a fucking waste, dude. I'm embarrassed. Save up.
C'était stupide.
Yeah, okay.
Revigorant. Revigorant.
Okay.
Il faut parer.
Pleine forme.
What was I saying about being able to do this perfectly? Maybe I should take that shit back. I am kind of wondering though. I know it doesn't do as much raw damage, but she has so many turns. I wonder if like focusing on just stacking as much fire as possible would actually be to our advantage. And then, wait, how do I? Okay, so I don't actually have a defenseless. I need a defenseless, but in the meantime, I should put slow on her, even if it's not ideal.
Ça
Okay.
devient intéressant.
And then, what else? Maybe try to build up break. How much does this actually do? No, fucking nothing. Okay, never mind.
Si elle dansait
Alright.
en pleine forme.
At least I understand what I need to look for now. I'm gonna cry.
Survie, s'il te plaît.
Alright, I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna try this one more time. Because like
Et grâce.
maybe no, I don't think I can deal with her like one-on-one like this. Maybe.
Tu ne m'échapperas pas.
Okay, I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna try. I'm sorry, my commentary tonight is just not going to be all that great because I'm just like so fucking locked in on this. But hopefully somebody will get something out of it. Like I'm sorry, Sandfall, but like I just it's not possible for me to respond to what's happening on screen if I can't see it. Like there are 3 characters all attacking over each other and there are numbers being plastered on the screen in front of my character. Like that so far, like there have been some cheap attacks in the game. That is the worst. Obviously I'm frustrated, so I'm probably not being totally fair, but I think that is the most just actual bullshit attack in the game because I can't fucking see what's happening. There's too much shit. Like I cannot visually parse what's happening. So my only hope with that attack is to do so well consistently with other attacks that like me inevitably losing there just doesn't matter. So I will try. And keep in mind that I need to apply haste and slow and get as many turns out as quickly as possible. And of course, this is fucking terrible because he's already stunned.
Et grâce.
Oh well.
On les détruit.
Alright.
On en finit.
Enough of me. And I think I whiffed some of those attacks as well, so that's not ideal.
Prépare-toi.
Good. Wonderful. Off to a great start. Alright. Here we go. Now let's start to do some damage. Okay. And now we can get some buffs going. There we go. Now, just be friendly. Of course, now like I've been focusing on learning the timings for all the other ones, and I'm stale on these guys. Okay, I literally have no idea how anybody would do this. Like, if damage was only capped at 10k. Like, that is insane to me. Okay. that being said, I wonder, extreme physical damage. Okay, this is a bad idea, but I want to try it anyway because fuck it. Or actually, wait a minute. If I use a shield to protect him, will that prevent him from getting hurt? I wonder. Okay. Wait, how did I get defenseless on him or on her? Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's just go for more barriers. Shit, I need to pay attention. Stupid. Okay. Yes, okay, good. Alright. So we know exactly what to do now. Virtuos and 6, so I don't have enough for a Stendhal, unfortunately, but increased damage per burn on the target. This should do nicely. Okay, it's something. I mean, that was okay, but it was no fucking follow-up, though. It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, not bad, but not great either. Alright, let's see. Okay. Okay, so I need to keep her slowed. And keep everybody else as fast as fuck. Okay, perfect. Okay, now I can go... I think maybe I'll save the gradient. No, I want to get as much damage as possible out. Well, actually, hang on a second. So skills... Medium fire damage and applies 3 burn per hit. Maybe I do want to stick with burning canvas. Let's see. That's probably a bad idea. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. That could actually work. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, follow-up is just so much safer is the thing. Let's see. So I think I did like... I wound up doing like 250,000 damage. Yeah, okay. So... Alright, so... She's still at a significant disadvantage. I guess... I think... I have my buffs. Maybe I'll just do this one more time. Yeah. And then I'll just thwack her to get some AP. Okay. What do we got? Agile ones. Okay, I actually am starting to recognize the sound cues. So that fucking sucks, but... Alright. Rain of fire, medium fire, there's a 2 burn per... Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, so... I'm not in full on... So I need to save a little bit. Okay. Okay, I think I can do this. I literally couldn't see because all the shit in the middle of the screen, bro. I'm trying, believe it or not. Okay, what do we do here? She needs to slow. And then I think I want buffs, but honestly, it feels safer to just heal. Let's heal him. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Okay. Alright. So 1, and then that. Alright, so I feel like we're at least keeping our heads above water for now. And maybe with a little persistence we can keep nudging her back down. Alright. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep going for the follow-up. Yeah, okay, that's something. Okay, I thought it was a little early there, but I managed to get it. Okay, perfect. Alright, so now I can just do this. Bonk. Very satisfying. And then, so she is still slowed. I think I will then just use my trumpet to give more buffs, even though it's not, like, ideal. Right? Okay, now perfect. So now I can go into Virtuous Strike. And now I should be able to get a Stendhal in for a nice amount of damage. Okay, great. Feel free to stay stunned. Perfect. Okay. Oh shit, I thought I would be able to extend the stun, but that's okay. It's okay. I'm in S rank now. So if I just play this carefully. Good, I got a mark. Alright. Now I'm... Okay, I'll do my best here. Oh, shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. And now I don't really have anything I can do, unfortunately. I wish I had like a throwing bomb or some shit like that, you know what I mean? Saria says, it makes you feel better. I also dislike this boss because the idea of you getting hit, she heals, just isn't very fun for me. Oh, I'm sure you loved, sure you loved Melania then too. Especially considering the other boss who's a parry simulator, but he doesn't heal. You probably find him later. So I don't know why they did this with her, because it kind of locks players. Like, a person bad at games will never beat Clair. I even see people complain about her on easy. Damn. Okay, yeah. I mean, like, I do feel like it's pushing me to genuinely like pull out all the stops, if that makes sense. So I do appreciate that. But it is extremely fucking demoralizing, like, to have the health keep coming back. I'm so close, because like if I just mess up like 2 or 3 times in a row, like I have to redo everything, right? She's all the way back to full health. Agile Mask, increased damage. I think I'll just try this. Rush. Okay, that's actually what I wanted. Alright. I mean, that just, like, does not feel fun to deal with. Like, there's no way whatever way you slice it, like, that just feels like the game is just kicking you while you're down. Okay. But, that being said, so she has Rush, Powerful. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna give her a barrier as well. Please do the violent ones. Okay, maybe I can do this. Okay. Yes, okay. Alright. A little bit close. Oh no, what the fuck? I don't have enough AP. Wait, maybe I'll get some back from this. Damn it, I don't have enough for Stendhal. Fuck. Alright, I'll just do this. I'll do what I can. Man, I really... If I like one good Stendhal could win me the fight. What? What is this? I can't even read what's happening. Fuck off. That sucks, dude. Come on. That's so unfair. Like, you can't just give it to me at this point. Okay. Well, I need to slow her down again. I just need to get, like... You know what, honestly... If I can just get Mael another fucking Stendhal off.
Si elle dansait.
Okay, that was actually generous. I felt like that was kind of a freebie. But I don't have enough for... That's fine, fuck it. So close. Okay. Still in the game. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. We can still do this. Not to jinx it or anything, but I'm gonna reinforce the slow. Okay. And I'm going to get a buff on Mael. I don't even care what it is. Alright. I don't have enough fucking AP. Oh my god, I need to stop doing that. If I had given her an energy tint, I might have been able to win this turn. That's so frustrating. Oh my god. Okay. Shit. It's fine. It's fine. I'm still in this. If fucking Gustav were here, yes, we'd win. But if Verso were here, we'd win. Okay, maybe I can do this. Okay, yes. Come on, give me a freebie. Give me a freebie. Please give me something friendly. Okay. Fuck off. Okay, it could have been worse. Could have been worse. Okay. Because now... So close, so close. Okay. Now, what I'll do is this. I will do healing, tint, and then I will do energy tint. It's a bit of a gamble, but if I give her energy, she has 9. So if I can survive this, I might be able to win this next turn. Okay, let's see. For fuck's sake. Okay. I might still be able to do it. I get a crit with the Stendhal. Just need a crit. I just need a crit. Alright. Yes! Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. It was so... Oh, it was so intense. Okay. Dude, so that fight against the that felt like an hour. Like that try right there felt like an hour. Even though excuse me. Even though I know there was that other boss that we fought, like the lamp master, whatever it was called, that we actually fought for 45 minutes. Oh. I'm fucking exhausted. That was exhausting. In a good way though. That was very, very satisfying. If I had lost that, I probably would have eaten my computer though. I would have like disassembled it and eaten it piece by piece over the course of 6 months, like that guy who ate that plane. Oh, cool. Now I just have Clea's life. It just took her life. Wonderful. Um, on turn start, if no damage taken since last turn, recover 100% health. That's actually kind of huge. I think that's probably worth it.
D'où lui vient cette puissance?
C'est la création de Cléa.
Ooh, interesting.
Clair.
Ooh, chromatic aberration. There's a great use of that effect there. If there's a phase 2, I'm gonna actually die inside. Oh no, there can't be because we got the finish screen.
Non, attends.
If you were gonna do that, you could have just joined us.
Elle essaie de trouver une
Oh, I see. Oh, cool.
Je suis désolé.
Wow, okay. Oh yeah, 5,591 health. Oh, that's the same amount of health that she was regenerating every turn, right? I wonder if there's a significance to that number. Well, that was thoroughly exhausting. Very, very cool. I think that was the one fight in the game that I felt so far that was legitimately... Are these like cut creatures or something? That's really cool. There's a Lampmaster. Um, so that was the one fight in the game that I felt like legitimately at times was actually unfair. Um, I think like obviously we had enough tools to be able to beat it eventually, and it felt like pretty grueling, but in a way that was the actual mechanics of the fight itself were totally fine. I found the healing demoralizing, but also fighting against something that is like seems to almost be a force of nature within its own world, and you are intruding there and just being given a very violent and emphatic reminder that you are not in control here. You are not empowered here. If you really want to take this thing down, you're going to have to learn how to break the rules, essentially. Um, I like that a lot. So I actually don't mind the fact that it was like psychologically draining and very challenging and a little gimmicky even. The thing that I really didn't like is that some of the attacks, I was straining. I have my glasses on. I'm staring at the screens like pressed up against my nose. I'm trying everything I can. I literally cannot visually see what is happening. And I tried to close, for some of them, I even tried to close my eyes and just rely on the audio cues, but there's too much noise going on in the soundscape that didn't work either. So I felt like there were certain turns where the game was just saying, I am taking health away from you now. Like, I'm setting you back. Now, that in and of itself isn't the end of the world. Like, there are bosses, like, I don't know, like in Undertale, who essentially break the physics of the world they're in, or, like, use saving against you or whatever. But there are ways for you to combat that as well. I I think you could interpret that boss fight as basically like them giving you an impossible challenge, but then slowly tricking you into finding a way to make it possible for yourself. And that, like, unfairness is actually a part of the mechanic, but it didn't feel intentional to me subjectively. It felt like that was just a lack of polish and a lack of finesse, and I wound up like I would give that boss fight like a 6 out of 10, but it could have been an 8 or a 9 if just for that one fix. Sorry, I said, bro, you literally planned to kill yourself, yourself in the entire world and was sad that you failed. What do you mean? I'm sorry. Well, he is sorry in more ways than one. If you laid her to rest, you did that by herself. Thank you, that's what she wanted. I wish she would have listened to me, and she wouldn't have had to make this painting suffer. Painting or not, she had feelings in her soul. So I think at least, but I know she thinks differently. For me, everything in this canvas is as much alive as what is outside. Esquier, the Gestral, the Condi. Oh, the Condi. Those are the characters I was thinking of when I was talking about the Barbagazzi before. Even Aline's paintings. I welcome them all. Painting should be a celebration, just like music. Thank you for taking care of her. Maybe not much, but would you accept a gift from me? The garment we had designed together. I can only make one. Who should have it? I mean, I feel like Verso would be the right choice, but cool. Take care of yourself and of the paintings around you. Cool. Well, that was lovely and exhausting, and pretty fucking cool. I want to see this new thing that we got. Claire's life. On turn start, if no damage taken since last turn, recover 100% health. Oh right, that I was immune to stun. That actually, honestly, like saved us the fight. 50% damage if more. Great, yeah. Okay. Is there anything else that might help her even more? Anti-burn, health and defense go up. Critical rate goes down. Critical rate goes down. 32. Yeah, okay. I think we're good there. 20% chance. Okay, yep. Don't forget to go to camp. Yes. Thank you. I almost did forget to go to camp. Wait, shit. Oh, right. I wanted to make sure that he had, like a burn on, free aim attack thing. I think so, but it doesn't seem to be triggering all that much. So, blast cannon first strike, healing fire. No, it media res. I just want to make sure I don't forget that. 1 second. Breaking burn. No. Cleansing tint. Where the hell was it? I know it's one of the earlier ones that we got, right? Healing parry, protecting death, revive paradox, random defense, protecting heal. Something mark, like burning mark, right? Rewarding mark, roulette, dispower. Burning break. Oh, burning shots. Okay, I do have it. It just wasn't triggering very often. Okay, let me just throw something on here real quick. Sure. Or sure. Fine, that's fine. Okay. So yeah, let's go to the flag, and then go to the continent, and then go to camp, and then I think that might be it for this evening. Although I'm curious to see if I would like get a lucky roll on the Leafy Sea Dragon thing. So I might go try to fuck with it real quick, depending on how the camp goes. But I don't, like, I think I maybe got another 10-15 minutes in me, and then I'll be broken.
Moi, je peux le faire.
Oh, I should play some of these at some point. Clea, don't pull your sister's hair. Alright, so let me wander around for a second, and then I'll check in on people. I'm curious if there's anything in the place where the curator used to be. I wish they put like a door here that leads back to the manor, because there's reasons that I want to go back and just explore and visit that place, but I have to like go find an entrance on the continent. It's a little annoying. It's not the end of the world. It's actually, you might even see that as a positive. It's like having like a little self-made side quest to go track it down. But yeah, okay, I don't think anything's over here. Okay, yeah, let's check up on our friends. Obviously, the goodest boys come first.
Renoir fait vraiment très peur quand il est en colère.
J'imagine qu'il n'est pas si différent de mon père.
But, I mean, yes. Good, well done.
C'est un peu comme s'ils étaient cousins.
Verso approaches Esquire with something significant to discuss.
Je n'arrive pas à croire que tu l'aies dit à Ciel pour le vin.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Oh, eh bien, c'est qu'elle sait se montrer très persuasive.
Vraiment?
Oui. Et aussi,
Cousins, yeah.
quand elle me sourit, j'ai comme tout plein de papillons dans le ventre.
You know, again, I don't really blame the translators. They made the choices they did. That's okay. But I think the French there more says, like, I felt like I was full of butterflies in my chest. Warm and fuzzy doesn't quite. Well, I mean, it captures the same basic emotion, I guess, but it feels different.
Autrement dit, il a suffi qu'elle te sourie pour que tu craques. Décidément, avec toi, mes secrets sont bien gardés.
Oh. Et moi qui croyais que c'était ton vin que je gardais, plutôt que tes secrets.
So is he supposed to be based on like an actual like wine sack or a demijohn or whatever they're called in the real world? Is that why he looks like that?
Justement, parlons-en. Elles ont presque tout bu. Il ne reste quasiment plus rien.
Je pensais que tu comprendrais. Inutile de me mentir. Toi aussi, quand elle te sourit, tu as comme plein de papillons dans le ventre.
Yeah, exactly. When she smiles at you, you get filled up with butterflies. As you know, I'm not a huge fan of the like no and yesant answers, but okay.
Hein? Non, pas du tout. C'est pas vrai.
Very convincing.
Parce que j'ai comme l'impression que tu rougis là.
Tu rougis là.
Et tu sais quoi? Elle m'a montré une très jolie pierre.
He's Verso's imaginary friend. You can see it in the outside world. Yeah, okay, cool. I'll have to look around for it.
Tu lui as donné mon meilleur vin contre une pierre. J'espère au moins qu'elle est exceptionnelle. Comment tu l'appelles?
Ah, elle ne s'est pas encore présentée à moi alors. Je ne sais pas comment l'appeler ou quel est son pouvoir spécial.
Are we supposed to draw a parallel between Gustav's like use of the rock, like you know, Gustav and Maya throwing the rocks at the Pontress versus Flori's association, or Esquia's association with rocks? Like that feels like a very deliberate inclusion, if that makes sense.
Oh, mais l'une m'aide à l'étudier. Elle s'y connaît pour ce qui est des pierres, tu sais.
Évidemment.
L'une sait beaucoup de choses sur tout plein de sujets. C'est vraiment très chouette de parler avec elle. Surtout qu'elle s'intéresse à tout. Un peu comme toi quand on s'est rencontrés. Tu te rappelles? Tu avais tellement de questions à propos de moi, de toi et de tes...
Parce que tu parles à l'une aussi?
Bah oui,
Of course, he's everybody's best friend.
tu le fais bien toi aussi, non? Vous êtes même tout le temps en train de parler.
Ouais, eh bien...
Et avoue que toi aussi, tu aimes bien qu'elle s'intéresse à ce que tu dis.
Ce n'est pas ce que je... Qu'est-ce que tu veux Bon, on s'éloigne du sujet, là.
Oh, we're getting some poly representation here, maybe for Verso.
Bougie.
Or maybe he's just like slow to admit that he actually likes having friends.
Non, pas du tout.
Pas du tout. Yeah, good acting.
Tu as envie d'un câlin?
Of course.
Toujours.
Youpi!
Qui refuserait un câlin avec Esquier?
Yeah, exactly. Verso is relieved that Esquier has stopped talking about what he thinks of Luna and Ciel, and he's secretly touched that Esquier knows him so well. Beautiful. Oh, I wonder if we'll get the travel underwater ability. Then they enjoy a giant hug that lasts far too long. There's no such thing. Assuming that it's consensual before returning to the others. Very cute.
Renoir fait vrai.
J'imagine qu'il n'est pas si difficile.
C'est un peu...
Oh wait, we can do it again? We have another event? I guess I have some queued up. Mmm.
Ça, c'est ta tête des mauvais jours.
Pourquoi tu m'as caché vos riz?
Oh, mais ce n'est pas moi.
Very convincing. So he just like lies like he inhales and exhales, huh?
J'avais peur que les autres veuillent rentrer à lumière si tu avais la possibilité.
Yeah, no shit. No shit, bro.
C'était vraiment méchant. Des fois, tu es vraiment méchant. Mais on n'est pas toujours méchant par méchanceté.
Honestly, like so far that's the one thing that like I'm the most pissed off at him about. Like I I understand that letting the entire world collapse is also bad, but denying them the ability to like have the autonomy to go say bye immediately, or like just depriving them of that context as well, it's also kind of shitty. That to me is like much more direct
Oui,
and invasive in a way, whereas the other one just feels a little bit more passive. I don't know. I mean, they both suck, but yeah. Oh, have you two? Wait, remember what I said way at the start of your playthrough when you started building relationships with Maël? Be honest. Yeah, exactly. Mm.
Tu es exactement comme
Just like
François.
François.
il détesterait t'entendre dire une chose pareille.
Oh, oh! Et François est exactement comme toi.
Qu'est-ce que tu veux dire par là?
Oh, oh, des méchants qui cachent des choses mais qui ne sont pas vraiment des méchants.
Méchant?
Perso, je me souviens.
Oula, du calme. De quoi tu te souviens?
Je sais où j'ai perdu Souris.
Uri?
Ah oui, souris. D'accord.
Huh, why are they calling it Uri in English if it's Souris in French? Because Souris means, like a smile, right? Or a mouse.
Et donc, où est souris?
Je l'ai laissé dans la grotte de François.
D'accord. Et c'est laquelle déjà?
Souris m'aide à naviguer
Oh, good, okay.
sous l'eau.
Ah, oui, c'est vrai, c'est vrai. François ne te la rendra pas sans combattre.
Oh, je préférerais ne pas avoir à me battre. Il était tellement en colère la dernière fois. Peut-être que si tu lui chantais une petite chanson,
Oh, that's
ils
cute.
passaient leur temps à chanter, Cléa et lui. Ça lui faisait tellement plaisir. Et tu as eu...
Yeah, that's another little change, right? Isn't he more saying that they used to sing together, but in English they translated it to she used to sing to him? That's not a huge deal, but it is a change.
Merci, Esquier. Mais honnêtement, je ne suis pas sûr que François ait envie de m'entendre chanter.
Oh, 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 je sais.
Parce que François sait danser? Je n'ai jamais...
He wiggles his head sometimes.
Enfin, bref. Et si on lui proposait plutôt quelque chose en échange? Qu'est-ce qu'il aime? Les fleurs? Les fruits?
I don't mind fighting him again. I mean, last time it was a bit of a pushover.
Oh, je sais. On va lui offrir une autre pierre.
Oh my god. Of course.
Pourquoi voudrait-il une autre pierre à la place?
Well, he likes to be around his own kind, obviously.
Parce que celle-là sera meilleure.
Meilleur comment?
On va en choisir une qui ressemble à François.
Oh, that's
et
kinda
on
cute.
peindra une
Eski is such a sweetheart.
créature dessus.
Bah, après tout, pourquoi pas?
Bah, au pire,
I'm also okay with that outcome.
Ça m'aurait étonné.
et pourquoi pas cette pierre-là?
Ah, yes. The sound of painting.
Mal.
Oh, I love it. I want this. I hope somebody on Etsy makes one of these because I want one.
Bon, très bien.
Attends,
Oui, oui, oui. Ça ne sera pas long maintenant que je peux.
Sorry for skipping the dialogue. I'm just eager to see what happens.
Ah, te revoilà, toi. Je t'interdis de m'appeler comme ça.
Tu as souri. Pourquoi tu ne me l'as pas dit?
Prouve-le.
Oh, so he's a Naruto debater. Okay.
on t'échange souris contre ce
que c'est à moi que ce truc est censé ressembler?
The likeness is perfect.
Je trouve que ça capture
Yes, exactly. I agree 100%.
moi intime. Pas toi.
I love that this game can like genuinely make me laugh and then make me cry and make me feel like hollow and make me feel thrilled. Like this game is so good at teasing out all kinds of different emotions.
Même pas en rêve. C'est souris que tu veux? Viens la chercher.
All right, let's do it. Oh, it's gonna be a duel. Okay, I'm okay with this. Yeah, I mean, like, come on, buddy. That was cute.
Bon, d'accord. Tiens,
I love how he's covered in mushrooms. They're adorable. Gee, thanks. You couldn't have just handed it over.
prends là ta fichue pierre et dégage.
Oh, souris, qu'est-ce que tu m'as manqué. Merci, Franfran.
En
Merci,
revanche, tu peux
Franfran.
laisser l'autre.
Yeah, of course. He just didn't want to admit that he liked it. It's so good. Oh, buddy.
Vraiment.
Yeah. That was adorable. I love that.
Maintenant que j'ai retrouvé souris, on va pouvoir explorer sous l'eau.
Nice.
C'est toi le meilleur, Verso.
Ah, comme tu y vas.
Mon ami, tu es le plus intelligent et le...
Le plus douillet.
Ah oui, ton ami
Oh, that's cute.
douillette.
I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna tell someone that.
De rien.
Oh, nice. Discover all of FK's abilities. Beautiful. Okay, I was wondering when we were gonna get that. Underwater diving. Okay. Honestly, I do kind of want to go try that out immediately. So I think what I'll do is I'll follow up with Monaco and see if he has anything to talk about. But then I'll go poke my head underwater real quick. And then next time we'll start with the dialogue and then do some more exploration.
Comment
You gonna win back their
Avoue
trust?
que tu prends ton pied là. Tu ne peux plus t'appuyer sur ton chat. Au moins, elle te parle encore.
Mm-hmm. Monaco's thinking about what happened after the paintress was expelled from the canvas.
Tout va bien?
Quel effet ça fait d'atteindre son but après toutes ces années? Au bout du compte, je ne suis qu'un gestral et je te soutiendrai toujours. Mais quand même.
Je suis désolé, mon ami.
Ce n'est pas à moi que tu devrais présenter des excuses. Je sais que je ne devrais pas m'attacher aux humains, car ce sont des créatures éphémères qui vont et viennent, et qui ne reviennent jamais.
Mm.
Et pourtant, je partage leur tristesse et leur
He's such a
joie.
good puppy.
C'est parce que Verso savait ce que tu étais à l'extérieur du tableau. Moi, je sais ce que tu es à l'intérieur. Tu es l'ami le plus loyal qui soit.
Yeah.
Certainement pas qu'un gestral.
Quand je t'ai quitté, il y a 10 ans, je me suis convaincu que c'était pour le bien des grandes 10. Mais, en réalité, je ne supportais plus d'assister à toutes ces morts.
Oui.
Et pourtant, me voilà de nouveau avec toi.
Hmm,
Suis-je
interesting.
loyal car c'est fondamentalement qui je suis?
Yeah,
Tu m'as
this one.
suffisamment
That
noté.
that felt like a very important choice. I appreciate that.
Tu as tout à fait raison.
Even if it doesn't go anywhere, like even if it doesn't change anything in the ultimate like arc of the story or whatever, having the script writers basically like giving you acknowledging that they trust that you would have thought about that and have something to say about it one way or another, that was very important.
Gare à
force, mon ami.
Saria says, I feel so bad for Monaco. He literally can't side against Verso, even now when he knows he makes shitty decisions, because he's literally made to make him happy, just like Esquire, yeah.
Parfois, j'aimerais que tout redevienne.
So that, it sounds like a little bit of that is seeping through, right? He's starting to question the nature of things as well.
Aline et Renoir. On avait l'impression que rien de mal ne pouvait nous arriver.
Les bons moments ne durent jamais.
En revanche, les mauvaises périodes semblent prendre leurs aises, elles.
À nous de faire en sorte qu'elles finissent par disparaître. Ça te dirait de partir chasser?
Yeah.
On n'est pas du tout de taille à affronter.
Ça me ferait chaud au cœur.
Alors, allons nous faire couper en deux dans la joie et la bonne humeur.
Cute. Monaco is touched by Verso's willingness to endure bodily harm to raise his spirits. That's the sign of a true friend right there. The battle of few never runs in the middle of the night, like in the good old days before returning to the others. Okay, cool. I'm guessing there's going to be more for us to talk about. I'm starting to fade out a little bit. I'm very tired, so I will come back to camp and talk more. I do want to go and check on the world real quick. Meaning, I wanna look. I'll just poke my head under the water real quick. Okay. Do we actually have markers on the map of where to go under? What the hell? Oh, that's the DLC place. Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna save that for last, I think. So no, I don't think there actually is a marker for those portals. So one was around here though, like one was near the start. So I'm gonna go look real quick. Actually, this is a really terrible idea, but oh wait, there's one over there. Okay. Just want to see what it looks like. Because I've been curious about this since the first time we found one. Oh, okay. Oh man, that's a little disappointing. But you know what? I was like, that's fair. I was kind of hoping they were gonna do like an Elden Ring sort of thing, where there was a whole other map underneath the other map, like a whole underwater area to explore. That would have been fucking awesome. But also, I was like, how could they have done that? Like, how would they have the resources to do that after everything else they did? So honestly, it's like, you know what? Having this just be kind of like a victory lap. Well, I mean, I haven't seen all of them yet, though, so there might still be something. But having it be like a little bit of a victory lap as opposed to a whole other thing, that's fine. It's a little disappointing, but also it's sort of a relief, because if there was another whole fucking thing to do under there, it would be like, oh no. Book another couple of months. Not that I'm complaining. I'm so curious to know what's going on in here. I think that's going to be the first thing we do next time. But I can't, like, I'm so tired, if I, like, actually sit around the campfire listening to conversations, I might actually fall asleep in my chair. So I need to, like, fly around for a couple minutes before I end the stream. This is fun, though. It's gonna sound silly, but, like, when the game is over, I'm gonna miss it. Like, I'm gonna miss these characters. And, like, being in the world and seeing how they, like, get along. I guess that's the sign of a compelling set of characters, right? Qu'est-ce qu'on a là? Is this, oh, it's just a merchant. Okay. Oh, yeah, we found that guy before. I still have to find the other little missing guys. I don't know where they all are. I might do a little sweep off stream to see if I can find them. Let's see. There's got to be a couple more. I appreciate the fact that they actually, like, let them be visible from a decent height, so you don't have to, like, go fucking crawling into every tiny nook and cranny all over the place. You can find them pretty quickly.
Sympa.
Yeah. Well, I hope there's at least one thing, like a secret boss or something, right? If it's just Lumina, that's like a little anticlimactic. I mean, again, like the game is doing so much already. It's not like it owes anything more, but still, got hyped a little bit. We've gone in here, right? This is just the painting workshop. Oh, the canvas. Wait a minute. I'm not sure we did go in here. Oh no, we have. We've been here. I think so. Yeah, this looks familiar. It's so fucking beautiful though. Yeah, we definitely came here. Okay. Sometimes you have to just like lay back and bask in the atmosphere and the ambience, you know, with a game like this. Okay, so let's go a little bit longer. I think I see a couple more. Gimme.
Appréciable.
Okay, come on, let's have one of them be something special, please. I mean, I understand if they ran out of time. Like, again, it's not like they've been skimping on content at all. I almost feel like a little bit greedy for saying, give me more. But now you got my... I have like a deep fascination for like underwater mystery type stuff. Underwater horror. And like simultaneous like deep seated terror. There's one over there. Of the abyss and of like dark deep waters, but also like a deep fascination as well. Okay, let's see.
Voilà qui devrait aider.
What's this thing? I think I saw a friend up here that I hadn't seen before. Yeah. I think... Have we been here? I don't think so. Hello, friend. This guy looks friendly, right? Let's say hi. Oh, wait. I probably have to dismount first. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay. Thank you. Oh, God. I love this design. Look at this fucking guy. Alright. What did I get myself into? Okay, so hopefully this will be not... This might be doable. Oh, his weak to electricity, that actually helps quite a bit. I've been doing a very bad job at keeping track of the elemental weaknesses of the various enemy types, but honestly I haven't even really needed it that much. It feels so good, like after all this time, to be getting into the rhythm of the combat, you know what I mean? And like just sort of have a feel for it. Nice, that was very, very satisfying. Yeah, just go with Sandal again. It was a little boring, but I kind of want to get this done quickly. Nice, okay. Perfect. This feels like a walk in the park after what we just been through. It sounded like a wolf howl there for a second, actually. That was kind of funny. What do we got? Yeah, just kind of knowing where the abilities are, like how to reach for them, how to activate them, like getting into that flow of like the button presses and everything. Ryoman says, I completely countered the... Wait 1 second. You countered the Spectre guy's arguments again just a moment ago. Oh, in chat? I'm so sorry I've been so like behind on reading the Discord. I'll try to catch up on everything this weekend. I do really genuinely appreciate all of the messages that you guys send and the engagement and stuff. This past week or two has just been like difficult for me to like keep track of things. Partially because like I wound up kind of screwing up my PC for a little while when I moved things around for the Game Awards, and so I was without my PC for several days, and so I wasn't even able to read messages, and now I'm kind of like catching back up. I tried checking in on my my laptop, but that didn't work very well. So anyway, thank you for your patience. I will be sure to catch up with you guys like tomorrow night or this weekend. And please like always understand that if I'm slow to respond, that's just on me. I'm curious to know what you guys were talking about though, if you feel like sharing. I mean, that would be intimidating, but you know. You know. Ooh, interesting. Oh, upgrade for that weapon. That's great. Grandiose Catalyst. That's great. Perfect. That's a nice little live version. I was kind of hoping for a journal, but that's okay. You're always just kind of yapping in the Discord. It's become my personal literary analysis home. That's perfect. No, I really do genuinely enjoy it, and like a lot of the stuff that you share is very interesting, and I wind up learning from like the references that you shared for like the transsexuality neuro brain stuff were very helpful. I've seen one of those videos before that you sent, or one of those references anyway, but I still have like a lot that I want to learn about it and don't know about it, and so you know, I appreciate you sharing, I appreciate the insight, and also just like about the other things that you've shared as well, obviously. Have I come here before? I'm getting sidetracked. I might wind up playing a little bit more. Endless Night Sanctuary. I feel like maybe we have come here. I don't remember. Oh, no, I don't think so. Okay, well, I don't want to rush through it. So, actually, you know what? Let me stop here. Because if I go through here, I'm probably just going to rush through it, being tired and not really give it its due desserts. This will be a great place to start next time, because we can do this little level, finish up looking for the underwater stuff, do a little rest of the campfire, and then go check out that big, what I'm assuming is going to be a big arena in the center. Yeah. So actually, today I was gonna think about maybe doing a celebration tomorrow, but today marks the last day of the first year of streaming. I started a year ago tomorrow with my first Kakuzu vs. Pain stream, and I have now, I think this will be my 92nd stream, and I just want to take a moment to say thank you to everybody, because this has been such a hugely positive experience. It's been great getting to meet you guys and getting to know you guys and share thoughts and adventures, and I've learned so much about Naruto as a series by feeling motivated to try to like hopefully teach you guys some stuff and discover some stuff on my own. I've gotten exposed to things that I never would have researched, like the stuff about quantum physics, as a result of your guys' like ingenuity and creativity and passion as well, kind of inspiring me to learn more things and to broaden my horizons. This game has become one of my favorites, and I wouldn't have I probably wouldn't have played it without having met you, Saria, in Sage's server, and your um, lovely praise for the game and enthusiasm for it. Yeah, and I think you're right. I think you've been here every single stream, which is crazy. Like in a good way. Like it's kind of it's very flattering. It's very humbling that like you have listened to me yap for hundreds of hours now. I really am glad if I'm able to like bring some joy or bring some entertainment into your life. You've certainly enriched my life by bringing nice things into my existence and helping me learn new things and expose me to like new art that I wouldn't have been aware of otherwise, and science as well. So I really want to say thank you. Like, you've all been super amazing. Sorry, you've been super supportive for months and months now. I will be here on Sunday, and we'll do an Naruto stream, chilled Naruto stream. And then I imagine people are kind of going to be around a little bit less over the holidays, which is totally expected. You know, I'm going to dork around a little bit, or that's a weird way to put it. I'm going to continue playing Clair Obscur next Thursday as well, but I think I'll, still be doing side quests. Maybe I'll poke my head into the DLC. I won't do the final content until after the holidays, just in case anybody is not around. But yeah, it really means a lot, like getting a chance to just connect with everybody and share things and share the love of games that I love. It's just been amazing, frankly. And so I just want to say thank you and express my gratitude. And yeah, I hope everybody has a truly wonderful holiday, rest of your week, rest of your evening. Super, super excited for you, Saria, for the upcoming life events and all that. Ryomen, I will look forward to reading your discussion. I'm always curious to see what ideas you come up with. And, if you have any video recommendations, I'm always happy to look over them. I did get a lot personally out of going over Key's video. Even though I disagree with it, it gave me a lot to talk about. So I'm always appreciative of that. Don't ever think that just because I'm critical that like I'm being critical of you or anything like that. Sorry, I said, for sure I felt the need to share because I didn't want anyone to get the impression I was transphobic or that I support transphobia, so I was shutting it down as fast as possible. Oh, yes. No, I never got the impression that you were transphobic or anything like that, but I appreciate the clarification, and the information is always helpful and appreciated. Ryoman said, topic is Hashirama's statement about Sakura potentially hitting harder than Tsunade. I said that it's Hashirama being unsure if she hits harder than a 6-year-old. Yeah, I mean, like, I think it might be the case that... So, this is just my personal interpretation. This is not going to win any debates, but, like, I think the author in that case wants us as readers to know that, like, in the way that, like, Sasuke has surpassed Kakashi, Naruto has surpassed, Kakashi, but also Jiraiya, that Sakura is getting close to their level, or is, like, also ascending it, that she's reached a new tier. And there's this theme of like the new generation is surpassing or reaching the old generation, and he wants to nudge our understanding and perception, the author does, into thinking that like, okay, this is the new legendary 3, and in order for them to be the new legendary 3, like, well, really Sasuke has to be on par with Orochimaru or above, which he is. Naruto has to be that way with Jiraiya, which he is, and Sakura has to be that way with Tsunade, which is a little bit more ambiguous. But if Hashirama has any concept of like having sensed, perceived, or seen Tsunade's chakra or combat ability, even a glimpse of it on the battlefield, and sensed her ability, then being able to extrapolate that to Sakura, I don't even think that's something worth like debating too intensely, right? I think it's just like, we're supposed to get the overall. This is something that's important to recommend. Important to remember is that at the end of the day, we can choose to have debates and to be very specific and very like almost combative about how we interpret the manga, but like the manga itself is not under any obligation to adhere to those strictures or standards. It's a work of art, it's a work of fiction, and can and should be interpreted as a work of art and a work of fiction, more than like some sort of sterling manuscript. Like, we don't need to take every single statement at face value, like hyper literally, and apply it as part of some agenda. If you just read the overall chapter and get the overall sense of what the narrative is conveying, then yeah, we're just supposed to come to the conclusion that that Sakura has also, you know, achieved her place in the new Legendary 3. And what that means exactly in terms of scaling, well, that's for people to like get into fistfights about, I guess. But like, the real point of the story is that I don't know if she's like over Tsunade per se, right? But like, she is approaching her level, she's around her level, and thematically and narratively, she is taking her place in like the next generation, right? Yeah, like, well, this is the thing. I don't really want to argue it because I don't need to like. My point is that it's less about whether or not her statement or his statement is precise. Like, my perspective personally is that doesn't even really matter. It's more about like the overall, you know, gestalt sense that we're supposed to get of what's going on thematically in that part of the story. But I'll be very curious to hear your conversation and to see if you were able to, to make any progress. I know Hashirama is a hot button issue. So, with that being said, thank you again so much for a tremendous year streaming, for all the support, and for all of the hours spent together. Have a wonderful rest of your night, rest of your week, and I will see you again on